Oh, you're not sharing anymore.
It probably won't let you share now. Why you tried to share it to your channel?
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm no longer paying for StreamYard. I cancelled the
Oh,
I cancelled the payment one because I can't afford it. So
okay.
I was just like I was spending money and it wasn't really worth the effort. So I mean, I'm not streaming to three different places now. I'm just streaming to YouTube only. So there you go. Right, all right then. Hi everybody. It's gonna go into the box again. We're
The
gonna look
Christmas
in
is
the
Hi,
here.
box.
everybody.
We're gonna look into the box. I'm gonna go into the
I'm not used to this portrait stuff, man.
box 31.
Steven Spot.
31.
Oh, I meant to check.
31.
Is my sound all right? Because I've not.
Your
I'm
sound
just
is good. Your sound
okay.
is good.
Cool.
It
Just
sounds
using the
good.
inbuilt. I couldn't bother to plug my microphone in. Right, so box 31's got a bit of a mixed bag. It's got some modern stuff. It's got some old stuff. Kick it off with. Let's go through my. Let's go through this lot. DC. Do all these. Quite a few. There we go. We'll show this lot to start off with. Right, DC specials basically. First off,
Oh,
there was a DC Wanted series, which is cool. I love these. They're all reprints. But some
oh, you
great,
like those too? I like those too, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
great breakdown covers with
Yeah.
some crazy old school. The Signal Man, the Clock King. What's that? The Puppet Master. Then we
One
got.
I think I have like a couple issues of those.
Yeah, I've got the full one of the Wanted, but I'm
Yeah.
still trying to fill out the DC special run afterwards.
How many issues is that to complete that series?
I can't remember. It's about in the Wanted series. I think there's about 12 or so. I can't remember now. I'll find out when I get to the end of it. The dummy who pulled a foul trick on the vigilante. Wanted, the human fly gang who turned the heat on Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Wanted, Nyala Men who sizzled Dr. Fate. Then you've got Solomon Grundy versus the Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck that is? Master Man who raised the devil to destroy Kid Eternity. Wanted, the Iron Mask who gunned down the Doll Man.
Oh, Dollman. Is that his first
Golden
appearance?
Age. No, I don't think so. No, it might be a reprint of his first appearance. I'm not too sure. Wanted, Dr. Light who shot down Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, yeah. Freedom Fighter first appear on the Justice League comic.
The Mist who eclipsed Starman. The Golden Wasp who gave Wildcat a deadly sting.
Is that Lana Lang, Golden Wasp?
Yeah, that's the villain's name, Golden Wasp. And look, here's Solomon Grundy throwing Green Lantern in front of a train. And here's the Golden Wasp throwing Wildcat in front of a train.
Okay, that's the guy. Okay, yeah.
Wanted, Dr. Clever, who arranged a quick KO for Johnny Quick. So he arranged a KO for Johnny Quick. Wanted, Dr. Glisten, who hung the Owlman in midair.
Dr. Clever.
Dr. Clever, look. He's got horns and everything. Looks like a demonic,
That's
if you ask
cool.
me.
Clever guy.
Bit of a demonic looking fella. Like
never
Captain
seen-
Cold, who put the deep freeze on the Flash.
Never
And
seen
Mr.
these
Who.
before.
He caught Dr. Fate in his clutches. Mr. Who. I find it quite funny that most of them are called Doctor, and then you got to Mr. Who instead of Doctor Who. That would have been quite funny.
they
It's just Mister. You don't even. You're uneducated fool.
Yeah, Mr. Who. He's like that's his.
Are these Bronze
Very-
Age?
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're
hey guys.
They got to be bronze. They're reprints though. So here's the last one then. Number 9. So there wasn't too many of this one. The DC one went up to number 9.
I have that one. That's one I have.
I never seen these before.
The Prankster and Superman and Nightshade.
Yeah, they're reprints from the early Bronze Age,
Yeah, old Golden Age comics, isn't they?
Golden Age comics. I think maybe some late Silver too.
Right. Right. And here's my
Early Silver, not late Silver. Early Silver.
Is my one of DC special. Number
Oh,
1.
yeah.
Ooh.
Is that the
Or
Infantino?
issue.
Infantino, yeah. I got that one. Yeah.
That's a Caroline.
DC special number 2. It's like a romancy kind of teen comedy kind of one. This one.
Kissing
I think that's a
color.
Christmas one as well. Top teen favorites and a hippie happy holiday happening.
Oh boy, what alliteration there.
Happy holiday happening, guys.
Yeah, really kissing over there. That man, it's not
Right.
very.
Number
It's
3,
more
I've actually
realistic.
got in my pile of stuff that I just got in recently. Actually, I can't bother to get it out. But number 3 I have now. I think number 3 is the Kubert one. I think it's all
Oh, yeah.
Kubert.
The Kuba one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Joe Kubert
Steve
one.
and Spock.
This is
Hope
number
you guys are
4.
doing well.
Steven Spock.
This is one of my birthday books, September 1969. It's the first appearance of Abel of the House
Abel.
of Secrets.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I've actually got a double of this. Actually, Mark gave me one I'm trying to sell. Right. Number 6. You know this one, don't you, Roger? I'm sure
Oh
you
yes, I got it. Yep.
It's made out like it looks like cowboys and aliens, and literally it's nothing but cowboy stories. I think there's like a spaceship on the very last panel.
Yeah, very last panel. Yeah.
That was a good movie, Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh yeah, that was Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, Harrison
Strangest
Ford. Yeah.
stories ever told.
Wasn't Harrison Ford was in Cowboy and Alien movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't that him?
No.
Or was that? Or was? Or, am I thinking
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, right? And the
Yeah, yeah.
007 guy, and the 007 guy, right?
Oh, 007 guy was there.
Right,
but
right,
Harrison
yeah.
Ford was there?
Yeah.
Which one?
Was it Harrison Ford, good guy or bad guy?
He was a bad guy, but
Not Pierce
You know-
Brosnan. Was it Pierce Brosnan?
no. The most recent guy, the burly guy.
Craig. Daniel Craig.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, he's the one that had that alien thing on his wrist. And he
Right,
could shoot
exactly.
at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's number 13. Another strangest sports stories ever told.
Yeah, I got that one. I think those are reprints from the Brave and the Bold ones. From
Yeah, I think there must
earlier.
be. Yeah, from the early issues of Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
But there's another one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford was in there. I
Toy
didn't
man
know
who
that.
Lois Lane in a Superman-proof death trap.
The memory is still somewhat intact. Nah, man.
There's a penguin, Captain Cold, and Heat Wave versus Flash.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. My memory stops.
and issue.
Was there like a big gap there?
Oh yeah, no, that was number 14. No, this is number 15. This is the next one.
Oh, I mean, like in time. I mean, it looked to me like there was a time gap there.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like you think there's a break in the run? You mean before it come back?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, because that looks like bronze, and that previous one kind of looked like silver.
Well, it's gone up. No, it's 25 cents on that one, and it's 25 cents on this one as well. So they must be quite similar.
Okay.
Fairly similar in era. But then we got superheroes battle super gorillas.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, I think you showed it on the slingers, didn't you?
I don't know if I did. I think I showed the other one. There's another one also. Yeah.
This is an ape that wants to marry Wonder Woman. Does he not change you into an ape girl for a bit so he can marry her? I think that was the story.
I think so. Yeah.
I think I've not read an awful lot of Wonder Woman. It seems to me there's an awful lot of stories about villains wanting to marry her.
Can you really blame them, Gray? I mean,
No, but it just goes to show the Silver Age silliness. Right, number 17 is a nice Green Lantern special.
Nice.
oh yeah.
Right, I haven't got 18 yet. At least I'm not here. I've got a couple in this in my to read pile. I can't remember. I think number 3 and I can't remember the other one is like Earth Shattering Disasters or something.
Yeah,
this one's
Earth Shattering
War of the
Disasters. Yeah,
Giants.
red one. Yeah.
Number 19, War of the Giants. Here Wonder Woman gets made into a charm bracelet. Because why not? The Green Lantern, captive of the evil eye.
That could be a one-eye cover, Ray.
Oh, yeah, no, he's the other one behind it. You can see both eyes there.
Well, he has another eye, but it's a Green Lantern as the iris, so I don't know if that
Yeah,
counts.
I don't know.
Right,
That's a
superheroes,
tough one.
war against the monsters.
Oh yeah.
Superman trapped by the super creatures.
Are you counting all the like side profile as one eye?
Nah, I don't know. That's a bit. We'll let Matilda decide that
We'll
one.
have to let Matilda decide. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Popeye, that'll be a tough
Yeah,
one.
reflection. Yeah, that's true, Steve.
Yeah.
It's more of a reflection cover. That's true. Yeah.
Right, and you've got the Three Musketeers and Robin Hood.
Yep,
these
these
might
are-
be
I
a
think
reprint
3
of
issues in a
early
row, I
2000s
think,
as
yeah.
Well, wouldn't surprise me.
So, you got everybody for the next coming week? Slingers?
Oh, we got what?
You got everybody for the Slingers coming week?
Yeah. Ray's coming on this weekend.
That's good.
Ray's
Because I don't have any.
I'm so annoyed with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard actually. Drinking's a lot harder.
It's very tough. Yeah.
Well, me and you might have to flip a coin, Roger, to who gets that Marvel team up with Thing and
Marvel 2 and 1. Marvel 2 and 1.
Yeah. That's with Thing and Sandman sitting at the bar.
I won't do a first round just because it wouldn't be fair.
Well, I think I might be able to find enough, but if not, I might have
Who
to
picked that thing?
I did. I thought it would be a lot easier actually. I was looking at bar covers and like not being able to find much of anything. I've got a couple,
No,
but
does it have to be somebody actually drinking, or can it be
I
just
think there's
like
drinking involved. So I'm gonna have ones like they're holding a pint glass, that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I think in the actual process of actually drinking, you're gonna be hard pressed.
There's not going to be many. No.
what if there's like a cup of coffee on a table or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with
Will
that.
this be a drinking? Will this be a drinking?
Yeah. But they're not allowed to drink there.
They're not allowed to drink.
Yeah. So maybe not.
Drinking thing in it.
Yeah. If
But
they
this
were drinking from a fire hydrant, yeah, it would.
I went into a shop, a second-hand comic shop. Yeah, this is in great condition. This comic, it was only 50p, and they had about 5 of them. And I only bought the one. I wish I bought all of them now because I bet these are probably worth about 10 quid each or something. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, those are new stories there.
All up. Right, and then lastly, this is not a DC special. This is DC Superstars of Space, number 6.
Do you have the Hitler one with the swastika?
This is the only DC Superstars of Space.
No, the DC special. It's I think Justice Society. No,
I haven't got
that one. It's like one of the very last ones.
Space Cabbie at the bottom there. You like him?
Oh yeah, it was so cool.
This is quite a mixed box. I'm just saying, Reggie. It's got a lot of modern stuff.
Oh, okay, all right. Because you got your DC special is pretty tight, but I think you're missing a few at the end there.
Yeah, there are definitely a few gaps in there. A few gaps. Anyway, you want to show us what you got at the flea market this week?
Ooh!
Finally got to the flea market.
Finally!
You guys won't like it.
You
won't like it.
that's not good.
I did go.
It must be from 90s book.
Oh, it ain't 90s books. I did go. I saw modern books. I saw, I don't know, indie books. I saw all kinds of books that I didn't really care. I found this box. I saw what was on top. I saw what was underneath. Asked the guy how much. He said, make an offer. It says $20. He says sold.
Ooh.
So I got the whole box for $20. But these are Western books.
Hey, I like
the real Western books, not the comic books.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? True Westerns.
Oh, those.
Oh.
So are they text stories? Are they?
There are all kinds of different stories about the West, about the outlaws, the Indians,
But they're not comic book stories, though.
They're not comic book stories. These are true, real stories about the West.
They're
I thought the covers were pretty cool.
Yeah, the covers are nice.
Yeah, real nice.
This was from 1973. Pretty cool.
How many books you got for $20?
About 35.
Not bad.
You can't bloody complain with that. Blimey. I don't even collect Westerns.
This one was cool.
Yeah.
This is True West nonfiction. All right, number 23. Volume 23, number 4 from 1976.
Those marrying Earp men.
You're right. But what's cool? I don't know if you can see this.
Oh yeah, shipping label. Cool.
Oh, one of those.
What does he belong to?
North Hollywood, California.
Oh, Louis D.
Embrowich? Wow, what a name.
Is it Abramovich?
Wow. Something like that.
And it came all the way back to the East Coast.
Wow.
North Hollywood, California.
Wow.
That came all the way over here.
Raised in the East Coast?
Is that not like a real kind of what do you call it, wagon train? Then it's made its way across America. Is it going in the wrong direction?
Yeah, exactly. Went the wrong
Yeah.
direction, though. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Usually you went out west, not back east.
Yeah.
All right, Pioneer West.
Dead Soldier's Gold.
Pretty cool looking cover.
They are cool, man.
I've never seen these before.
No.
Pioneer West, number 1 from 1967.
Buffalo
Sweet.
Plunderers.
Ooh.
Stephen Spock is liking these in the chat as well.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Sly
Cam
would
Norman.
like them. I bet you Sly would like them. Pioneer, another
Oh yeah, I'm
Pioneer
sure Sly
West.
would love them.
Ooh, look at
Pioneer
that.
West.
Do these have
Yeah.
numbers on them, Ray? Like, are they like numbered sequentially or anything, or just dates?
No, well, inside, like this one is volume 1, number 1,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
right, from 67. I
Hold that
didn't
one up
write.
again. This one, Ray. I want to know the one you got in your hand. Hold it up again. What's it say at the top? Big Nose, something or other. Go. When Big Nose George Parrott was hung. Poor old Big
These-
Nose George.
These are
Jeez.
real people from the
is
West.
that the guy in the picture? Big Nose George?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Could be.
It could be.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. All right.
That's actually
Another True West.
True West.
More pages.
Volume 16,
Non-fiction.
number
It says
3
non-fiction,
from
yeah.
69.
Volume
16th
16.
anniversary.
Okay. So
Right?
yeah, you have
Yeah.
different titles. Yeah, I got True West, Pioneer West. Yeah,
Right,
okay,
they're
yeah.
all different titles.
Yeah, different titles. Gotcha.
We first
Oh,
landed
very cool.
in New York.
This is Frontier
1974.
Times.
That's even for the Cowboys, isn't it? Frontier times.
Yeah.
When they're
Now look
blinking-
how long it's going to take this guy to put a musket in his gun.
Yeah.
That Indian is charging him.
Yeah.
That Indian's going to get him before he even picks up that gun and turns around and
Yeah,
shoots.
he's still got to ram that in, and he's got to
Yeah.
aim it. Forget it.
I know,
Exactly,
we don't
get
know.
it.
He might be on the outward. He might have already rammed it, and now he's taking it out. You don't know from a still. We might be on the,
Right.
on the withdrawal.
And it better be a cap rifle, because if he's got to start that, forget it.
Yeah, forget
Has
it.
he still got to put powder in the flash pan though? Before
If he does, forget it. Oh, there were caps too.
How do you think Custer lost the war? You
They
know,
couldn't shoot him fast enough. Yeah.
shoot fast enough.
Yeah.
Great West.
Hang 'em. Little Wolf's Fight.
Outnumbered, the Indians fought guerrilla style, and Little Wolf's fight.
Lottery of Death. Like, that's not a lottery you want to win, I don't think. Or do you need
No.
to win?
No.
Is it a Confederate or is that the other one?
That's pretty cool.
Hey,
Real
Daniel
West.
Boone, right?
Sam Moses, the lawman,
Yeah.
all rustlers hated. Sorry.
That's not Daniel
Uh,
Boone?
No, Daniel.
No.
Other people wore coonskin hats besides Daniel Boone on there.
Danny
You know.
Kelly.
I mean, come on. It looks like a Daniel
Chase
Boone.
Sully on the suit.
Look at hangings were an excellent
Lighting
holiday.
holidays. Yeah. Bring the
Excellent
whole family.
holidays for a hanging.
Oh,
Bring the whole family. Bring the popcorn.
Yeah.
The
They
book
did
I
in
read
them
on the
days.
bicentennials, Roger.
1963.
It's up there. Yeah. Tomahawk.
Yeah.
True West.
True
The
West.
West most eccentric
That's a
gunman,
real outhouse.
Clay Allison.
That's a real outhouse.
You got cut
New tracks in old trails.
freaking
Man,
who
that
put an
thing's-
outhouse on a cover, man. I mean,
I want to know what Clay Allison did that made him so eccentric.
Hey, look at the
Volume
title.
6,
True West.
1968.
They want to get the
Volume-
true picture, you know?
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced though. They say True West. It might.
I feel sorry for that horse. I'm going, man.
It may be like based on a true
Yeah.
story, but, you know,
Western Tale.
a little bit of hyperbole here and there.
The Strange Life of Dora Hand, is that? Or Kind? Hand, yeah, Dora Hand.
Hand, yeah, hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Angel
so
of Mercy.
there that's one that I wanted to consider for cover slingers is through the leg covers. There's a lot of those.
There are
Ah,
a few.
that's good. That's a good
There are a few.
idea.
When I was looking for the
Lots of
Drinky Winkies, I saw like 3 or 4 of those, you know.
What? Not what?
Lost Gold, Hidden
Uh,
Treasure.
you know, like you can see people through the legs, and you know,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
their
yeah.
back to you, you know. Lost gold.
What are you gonna call it? Between the legs?
This,
Between the
this
legs?
one,
I don't know. I'm just considering it. You
It
know.
might be better
This-
off as a slinger's
this one-
choice, that one.
Yeah, it might
this
be
one-
better slinger's choice. Yeah.
This one cracks me up. This
Cowboy
one,
Ray.
This one's Bill.
Yeehaw!
Hmm.
It's Bill taking a bath.
Oh, jeez.
Taking a
no.
bath, rolling a cigarette.
No,
Yeah.
It must be Saturday night.
Yep,
The monthly
Saturday
bath,
night.
probably.
I'm trying to keep the people free from taking the shut off. Okay, I mean, it's hard to do that in the freaking this community, man. Keep your shut ons, everybody, please.
Are you streaming this on your channel too? No, man.
No,
No?
I can't.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've had to cancel my StreamYard, so
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have
okay.
rounds or anything else like that now.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm thinking about canceling mine too. It's a little too expensive.
Yeah,
How much is it?
ain't that bad. Is
Yeah.
it $25 a month? Is it?
Wow. Yeah, that is a bit steep.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was like 100 a year, I guess that'd be okay. But that's like 300 a year.
Yeah,
How much is that?
That's rough.
I'm gonna cancel. They had a special deal for a
Cover.
little bit, and I took advantage of that.
Yeah, I
So
think
it's
if you
like
get it for a whole
$9
year,
a
it won't
month,
go. It's cheaper. Isn't it?
$90 per year, but
Yeah. So from now, I've got to be careful from now on how long I go on for, because I've only got
Commodore
20 hours
Owens.
of stream time now.
now
Commodore Owens.
if I could share with like two other people, that might be okay. But,
Old West.
Another Old West.
That's kind of yeah, the other way. There you go. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Now
a
the-
panorama cover
that
there.
train
the
and
same delivery
moon.
label,
Is it a sun
right?
or moon?
Have you got
Um,
the same delivery address on them?
Nope. Green
Oh,
Glen Castle, Missouri.
okay.
Missouri.
Nice.
That's Missouri.
Yeah.
Now these come from all over.
The West.
Oh, West.
Henry
robber.
Starr, bank robber
Extraordinary.
extraordinaire.
Extraordinary.
The wind whispered
For
death.
death.
And
That sounds like your Charlton horror story you did for Halloween that time, Roger. I can just
Yeah,
imagine
that's
that
right.
being a line from that.
What's the
The
frontier
wind whispered
time?
death.
that was the magazines.
That was cool,
now,
mate. That was good.
what was underneath it? Comic books.
Oh.
But they're coverless.
Ah, that's a shame.
Now you got the coverless taken care of. Then you got
Yeah,
coverless.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
They're coverless.
You got the coverless
But-
taken care of, right?
What
Hey,
era are they?
you never know. You know what a Hulk one coverless is going
Oh
for?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Incredible. Here's Red Rider, number 113 from 1952.
Oh wow, Red
Cool.
Rider.
Red Rider. 1952.
I think I used to have his BB gun.
Pages are complete, just the cover missing. That's a shame.
That box
Yeah.
must be labeled cowboy. That box must have been labeled
Yeah,
cowboy.
yeah.
Or westerns, yeah.
Western, I guess.
I got a few coverless ones recently. I was trying to
Yeah.
find out if there was a company that like did reprints
This
of
one.
covers, but I couldn't find anything.
There are. Look on eBay.
Cover.
That's right,
It's
look,
beat
yeah.
up. This one is totally destroyed.
Oh, that's
Wow.
yeah. That was
That's
the
a-
remainder, isn't it?
That's what Little Beaver or something. I forgot what it's called. Little
Yeah.
Beaver.
Yeah, Little Beaver, I think.
Yeah, there's a guy on eBay who does reproduction covers. It's like $20 each though.
Yeah.
Might
Well,
as well get the
pretty
bloody
beat up.
comic, mightn't ya?
Yeah, it has to be a pretty good comic, you know, for that.
1949.
Ah, look, Ranger Slides just turned up. He's missed all them cowboys.
Oh, hey Ranger.
1949.
Rangers
49, nice.
Ray just showed a load of Cowboy West magazines.
This one's beat up.
Oh yeah, Red
Oh,
Rider.
Yeah.
See that, Kyle?
Red Rider.
Red Rider.
See you, Kyle.
Is that
Did you know those were under there, Ray, when you bought the box?
Yeah,
or?
I
Oh, you did.
saw him. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw him.
Yeah.
I said, why not?
Take care,
20,
Kyle.
$20?
For $20, mate? Bloody hell.
No
Just
doubt.
the
$20.
magazines are worth $20.
Yeah, no doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nin-
yeah.
1950.
Wow.
This
Nice.
one. 1950.
That needs a clean and a press in the worst way, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, hey. This
You have to
one,
send them to Roger's special cleaning service.
they cut the top off on this one.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
remainder copy. Yeah,
Yeah. But
that's a
hey,
That's
shame.
not too bad, Nick. Apart
You
from
know.
It's better to have a half a cover though. I got like 7 or 8 of those.
1949.
49. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Otaku's sending me some comics to work on, man. I don't know if he told you.
Huh?
Otaku's sending me
Little
some
Beaver.
comics to work on for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little
That looks
Beaver.
like that looks like a little beaver's been eating at it.
Yeah. It's been eaten. That's pretty beat up. All right, that's them. Here's
No, yeah.
Is that the Red Rider?
that cover, is it?
Is that the Red Rider?
Yes, it is the Red Rider.
Yeah. I had that gun.
Yeah. Oh, really?
My brother gave it to me, hand me down. Yep.
Yeah,
Is that one from the?
You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah,
is
I
that
didn't.
anything?
Forgot him.
Anything?
So was the gun
Aye.
named after the cowboy, or was the cowboy named after the gun?
I don't know. All right.
Not me.
So now we have. I don't know what we have here, Roger. You might know. It's Captain America. It's a reprint.
Uh-huh.
It says presented in Captain America #3, May 1941.
It could be a fantasy masterpieces. Let me see the
Yeah.
back.
The back is.
Yeah, that's probably a fantasy masterpieces.
70s kind of advert, innit?
Yeah.
Red Rider?
Like,
Oh.
Hey!
right
Look at
here.
there.
It's got. What we got here?
Is that for shooting varmints with Norman?
Yeah, check my eye out.
Yeah, I bet you that's what that is, Ray.
All right.
I
And
have an engraving right there. I guess
Nice.
this is a replication, but whatever.
Wow, that's nice, man.
watch Marvel superheroes on TV.
I didn't
have
see
no
that when I was
clue.
over there.
I have no clue what this one is.
Looks like it's got a
I
page.
think
missing,
could be
maybe.
another masterpiece.
Yeah, there should be other stories in there too. Yeah.
that looks
The
familiar.
Thing from
Things
Dimension
from
X.
Dimension X.
Yeah, I bet you that's. I'll look it up, but I bet you that's. Yeah, it says Strange Tales 80, so that's 61.
Hmm.
So yeah, probably it has to be Fantasy Masterpieces. It has to be.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Ranger Sly.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Don't poke your eye out with it.
Make sure you have glasses on.
Submariner
that.
#2.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Somewhere #2.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Says #2.
Wow.
Did it say what year?
Volume 1, #2.
68?
No,
67?
no. 72.
No, that can't be Submariner #2 then. Oh, maybe it's an annual.
Oh yeah.
He's saying you, okay.
You
Yeah, it could be an
yeah.
annual. Yeah.
I don't know. 1971 copyright.
I'll look it up, but I think that's
Okay.
probably an annual.
Okay, Kenneth Bird here.
We got
Hey, Kenneth.
the Mighty Marvel Western. Volume 1, number. Holy crap.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Volume 1, #1 from 1968.
Oh.
Rawhide Kid.
Ah.
Ooh, nice.
They call Rayman Hawkeye when he gets his magnifying glass out.
Hey,
Oh.
I can't even see with my regular glasses.
We got someone called Jacob Barnowski
Look
in
at
the.
Hey, Jacob.
hello,
I don't
Jacob.
recognize that name. Hi there. Wahoo!
Baroom.
Part 2. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Bobby
Bonus.
Sherman, #1.
Oh, that's it.
What is
Who
it?
is it?
That's it, man. That makes the Hulk box worth it right
Yeah.
there.
There you go.
Who did you say it was?
That's
Number
gonna
one?
get
Bobby
Matilda's
Sherman.
10. That's gonna be Matilda's
Bobby
10 right there.
Sherman?
Bobby Sherman.
Was that the name of a comic book? I never heard of it.
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah,
Bobby Sherman #1.
There-
Was he a pop star or something?
yeah, exactly. In the '60s,
Okay.
It's from Charlton.
Journey
Ah.
into Mystery, Volume 1, #9, 1974. The top is gone.
That's
Okay.
volume 2.
Yeah, it's volume 2. Yeah.
Volume 2.
Yeah. I think I just bought that actually last couple of Sundays ago. Yeah, because I'm collecting volume 2 of
That first fantasy masterpieces you showed, Ray, was number 3.
It says volume 1.
Does it?
Yeah.
Of what?
It says volume 1, number 9, February 1974.
What's the title?
Journey into Mystery, innit?
It says Journey into Mystery.
Yeah. It's weird.
That's weird. It should not be.
It's definitely volume 2. That must be a typo. Because
Yeah.
I've got that one myself. I'm after that. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be a typo because obviously Journey to Mystery was, as you know, Thor.
Yeah,
way back.
Thor.
in the 60s,
Yeah.
So the first one you showed with Captain America 3, that's Fantasy Masterpieces 3.
Right.
And I'm looking up for the next one here.
Detective work.
Tell ya.
Lion of Sparta.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's that one? Does it say at the bottom what it is?
Here comes the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Oh, God help me. It says copyright 1962.
But is it called Lion of Sparta?
Yeah, Lion of Sparta.
Could that be like a comics
Classics Illustrated or something? Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
Not sure
All
what range
about
slice
Rome.
there yet.
It's all about Romans.
It's got a look of comics classics illustrated, isn't it?
Yeah.
The artwork somehow reminds me.
Or it could be some kind of Dell, perhaps. But
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure what Rayman. Sorry, what?
Oh yes, it is Dull. Dull
Okay.
publication.
all right.
It is
That's
a
what-
Dull
that's-
book.
I kind of have a vague remembrance of that issue, but
Yep.
the other fantasy masterpieces you showed was number 5.
All right. How about All Winners Squad? You know that one?
That's another fantasy masterpieces. Yep,
Okay.
I have that one. I think it's like number
Greek.
9 or 10. I think
Yes,
Okay.
number
Yeah.
10.
About
Very
that.
good
10,
one
okay.
there, number
10.
10.
Okay, all right.
Number 10. And where we go? Yeah, the Superman and Batman and Robin. It's fine.
Hey, thank you, Jacob. Thanks for checking out the show, man.
World's Finest 114 from 1960.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's an oldie.
Yeah,
That's
apparently
a-
Lion of Sparta
That's
is
a
a
good,
Dell. It's
good
a movie
first page,
classic.
too. That's good
Oh,
first page.
movie classic. Okay.
Movie classic, apparently. It must have been a film at some point.
Yeah, and Ranger Sly got it. He said Dell movie adaptation in the chat right there.
Oh, right.
He's like, read the chat, guys. I got it.
He actually put in D. It looks like he put in DEII, and I was wondering. I thought it was some kind of Roman reference, like DI. Is that Latin for something? And I only saw that when I came back from trying to find it myself. They're not Romans; they are Greeks. Yeah. Read the chat, guys. I had
Sparta,
I was
yeah.
on another window. I was literally looking in another window, so I wasn't seeing the chat. Last I saw was DEII.
Yeah.
Action,
That's what I thought it was anyway.
Action Comics 321 from 1965.
Heaviest man in the world. Weakest, heaviest,
Yeah.
weakest. Yeah, I'm obviously the blindest man here.
Here you go.
Well,
Yeah, thank you. I need
You got it right, yeah.
yeah. I don't know if that's gonna help. It might be more of a concentration issue than an acuity one.
Okay, that's what I picked up at the flea market.
Nice,
Right.
nice,
What's the
man.
NBC show?
All right, who wants to go next? We'll let Norman go next because he was here earlier, so we'll let him go next.
No worries, no
All
worries.
right. I got some books.
Has he got?
I haven't even showed on my channel yet, but
Oh, there he is.
Are these Hershey from Hershey?
Mirage.
Waiting cover.
You picked these up in Hershey?
No. These
No?
were just my comic shop.
Oh, my gosh. You guys and your online shopping, I tell you.
Ah, come on, man.
That's no fun.
I gotta get my. All right, I have to find the flea market around here. Okay.
You got it. You should have tons of them around there. Come on.
All right.
That was a nice pickup, though. That sensational She-Hulk one.
One of you guys showed this one on the wedding cover.
I did. Yeah,
Okay,
I did.
so I had to get it.
I put it on my shelf for
No, I
last.
see that one.
You have a complete of a She-Hulk series?
Yeah. I have both series. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm having no joy with She-Hulk, sensational She-Hulk. I never even see him really.
I love
never
these
see him play
Epic
them.
magazine. I got number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm so
nice.
gutted. Epic magazine. I used to get them as a kid, and I never looked after them. And I don't think I've got any bits left anymore.
I love
jeez.
Pieces.
I love the art inside, man.
They've been read to death over at the Greymans.
To be honest, the stories weren't that great. There was a couple of good stories in there.
There was a couple good. Yeah.
There's a good Elric story
The
in
last
there.
Galactus story is really good, but it was never finished.
Yeah, I didn't. I was like, didn't see it go anywhere much for me, that one. To be honest, that Epic, at the age I was reading it, was mostly about the TNA that you got to see in the the Boris Malaysia pieces.
I was
and
telling
stuff.
Roger that my friends got the Playboys and I got heavy metal and the Epic.
You got the heavy metal and the Epic. Yeah.
So,
Hey, NDT. How you doing, buddy?
here's my Peter Parker. I'm going to do Spider-Man today. So my Peter Parker.
Cool.
11.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, that continues that Champions.
How does it? How many issues is this one, Roger?
Peter Parker?
Yeah.
It's like 200 something.
No,
I got a great deal on eBay. I got a great buy. It's going to be only available to my
These are my
Patreon.
childhood collection, by
Full
the way.
video.
Yeah, but if you just want to collect like the set till 79, it's probably like maybe in the 40s or 50s.
Okay. 10.
Because that's 77. So 12, 36 more. Yeah, so about somewhere in the 40s or so, or 50.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
It goes downhill after that anyway. So
I'm not going to collect 20. I mean,
I think I'm missing 2 or 3 in that run, but I'm not
Yeah.
crazy about it.
I'm never going to get all the Spider-Man that I've got on my list. Never
Spider-Man
gonna.
is just crazy expensive. I'm glad I got those way back when.
Yeah.
these
Light
still
West.
pretty old bags. I need to replace these.
Hey, the old bags are great, man. That means probably hasn't been touched in who knows how long. Yeah, there's a Craven appearance there.
Before you came on, Roger, I was bemoaning about the
Nice.
bag. I keep getting bags that are too big for my boxes. It's so annoying. They're lovely condition bags, but they won't go in the box. You
have to go sideways, right?
Yeah, it's annoying.
How much did you pay for that Peter Parker one? Now, man, if I may ask.
No, that was from my original collection.
Oh, that was from your original. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a 30 cents. So I paid for.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Nice.
We should get 30 cents now.
Yeah, right. I did pick up some 80-cent comics some time back, but that's about it.
Comic shop online I use got 45% off sale at the moment, but I really cannot be spending any money.
45%. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Just keep tempting me with.
Are these from your original too?
Yeah, these are my original.
Okay, nice. Will-O-the-Wisp. I remember him, yeah. Will-O-the-Wisp.
Superstar. Spider Slayer.
Spider Slayer. That's like Spider Slayer's turned up every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one. See? Between the legs.
Yeah.
See?
Between the
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, there you go.
Between the legs.
Yeah, there
Yep.
you go. See?
Yeah.
That could be a category. There's lots of them.
It could be. Just don't invite Bub on that show because it could get a little bit too raunchy.
Listen, you're the one who invited him, so
He was the only one who could like stand in for you with all the boob covers. Like, who else do we know?
Why
Roger
do you
can't make it.
I mean, that was so unfair, man. You invite Bob for the book cover. I wasn't gonna beat Bob on the book covers.
but
I beat
Gray
you.
beat him.
Yeah,
Gray beat him without
by cheating.
Listen, you watched that video and you see how long the blinking jury vote now button had gone off before blinking Priscus time traveler came in. It doesn't stay open forever.
Lots of controversy, Gray. Lots of controversy on that show.
There's Bub whining, and then there's people who take his side because they're a bunch of Bub lovers.
Yeah.
You look at that.
Go, Gray. You go.
They're racist, Ray. You know it.
I love mixing it up, you know. Oh, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, remember this one, Roger?
That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
That's the one. That's the one with the wrong interior or wrong cover, however you want to put it. Man. That is so cool. I can't believe you found that, man.
I mean, that was I think it was trading. Yeah, there's and then you open it up in this cowboy book. Hey,
Mighty Marvel.
Timmy's Cowboys. I mean, the Western, man.
Yeah, Mighty Marvel.
Well, it's the wrong comic inside the cover.
Yeah.
One comic inside the cover. So what? So I'll go ahead and buy another one that has a, real copy in there.
You need to keep on buying it until you find the Spider-Man book inside the
other.
You got to keep on looking, mate. Keep on looking.
It may not exist.
I would kill for that one.
You found the other one.
That may not exist. That's the problem.
This is the extra book that should be in there. I mean, this
right.
is extra book. Yeah, if I open this up and there's a Spider-Man book in there,
that would be something. Yeah, that would be something.
Yeah, that would be mad.
But actually, it couldn't be because one has to be at the end of the run where the other one started.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's impossible. Yeah.
I was wondering how that would work, how it actually got done like that in the first place. You reckon they have the covers pretty enough for one reel and the comics are for another reel?
Somebody just they either didn't match them up correctly, or they just stuck the next one in thinking that it was the right cover, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, I love the Doc Ock covers, man. I just love Doc Ock covers.
Doc Ock. You got to think there's a few more of them around than there is double cover ones.
No, I don't think there are that many of those around, because I've only found the one that I have in all the years I've been looking. So
it's like a lot more of a rarer mistake than a simple double cover.
It's much rarer, yeah, because double cover is really just when they fold the cover in a machine, they just stick together. But that one, you have to actually change the comic to put it in, so you would think you would notice, hey, those covers don't match.
Is that the big Spider-Man covered in water? It's not, is it? There's another one where he's more iconic, isn't it, where he's just stuck underwater, isn't it? That's just a callback to that one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. The other one's Steve Ditko in the 30s.
Yeah. It's that image of Spider-Man looking like he's going to drown. Is like.
And this one is a beat up. This cover right here is beat up.
Isn't that the first somebody?
That's the third Punisher.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I like that cover though. I think that's a really cool cover. I love the way it's broken up by the spider legs.
Yeah, I have it on my wall here from the Mead folder.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, that's an oldie.
Yeah, I got another oldie, but I don't know where I placed it. So anyway, that's it. I'm done for the day.
For the day? Jeez.
I'm gonna go. Right. I'll watch it, Rogers, and then go.
Okay, mate. No worries.
All right. Thank you for sticking around. Let's look at some Invadas.
Cool.
Invadas.
The Invaders. Beings from another planet.
No, wrong Invaders. That was a Dell comic.
I got that one. I don't have number. Is that number one?
It's number one here.
Is that expensive?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I've had this thing since I bought it off the rack, dude. I
don't think that I managed to get a whole Invaders run a couple of years ago. I don't think I paid much for it.
How much is to complete that one?
I think the most expensive one is the what do you call it? Union Jack, I reckon.
Union Jack or Baron Blood, I think.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That's number 3.
I got that one.
There's number 4 with the U-Man.
U-Man.
Not He-Man. U-Man.
U-Man. Hey man, what man? Not
me,
man, you man.
Of course, the Red Skull would be showing up here at some point. Yeah. Here's a Kirby cover.
Kirby cover.
I got a couple of Invaders. I'm selling now, man. You want them?
Huh?
And here's the crossover with the Liberty Legion.
Yeah.
And the aforementioned Baron Blood. He's a Britisher, by the way.
Yeah. A British vampire.
British vampire.
Is it Falstaff, his surname, or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He actually went. He went to Transylvania and he opened Dracula's casket and got bit. So
he was like the black sheep of the family, wasn't he? But he's the
definitely a black sheep. Even before he got bit. Yeah.
Would that be in between the legs? Would that be in between the legs?
Count?
I doubt it.
No.
Is that not Big Ben between his legs there?
Yeah, that's Big Ben right there.
It is,
Yeah,
but
I'd count it.
No.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't count it.
I wouldn't count it.
Yeah. I can see your point.
It's not like a purposeful thing, you know.
It's a cool cover though. I do like that one.
I was really upset when I bought this one off the rack because it's mostly a reprint.
Yeah. Is it not got like a front and end bit going, oh, let me tell you the story when so
Exactly. It's like Bucky or something, and he's like, oh, let me tell you what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what a ripoff.
Basically, it was lazy bugger week on Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, Dreaded Deadline Doom. Here's a great story, not the Blue Bullet.
Yeah, no, I like that cover.
Middleman first villain.
It looks like the Missile Man, yeah.
I know his costume is as dopey as heck. I showed that one on Cover Slingers and I got lots of stick for it. I think it was what issue number is that?
That's 11.
11. It was 11 week. And we all had
11 week, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
11 week.
And here's Spitfire.
Oh yeah, she's the daughter, isn't she? So
Jacqueline Fallsworth, I think.
Yeah, Fallsworth, that's it, not Fallstar. Fallsworth, you're right, yeah. I think you're right.
And this is a pretty. I think we talked about this before, Gray, the Golem story.
Golem,
yeah, where EMF and
the what do you call it, the ghetto, wasn't it?
It was the Warsaw Ghetto.
Yeah.
And here's the Crusaders. This is one of those weird intercompany crossovers that happened, but veiled. You know, that the Crusaders are actually the freedom fighters, and if you look at the same month, the freedom fighters are fighting the invaders. Is
that Spirit of 76, the front guy there?
Spirit of 76.
Yeah.
Johnny, what's this guy's name? Johnny something or other. I forgot what her name was.
Yeah.
Captain Wings.
Captain Wings.
Yeah, Captain Wings. And then there's Dynamite, which is like Doll Man, you know.
Right. Yeah.
There is Johnny Lightning. Johnny Lightning. That's who it is. Yeah.
Right. Johnny Lightning.
And then we have Ubermensch, the Masterman.
Yeah. The female equivalent of.
He looks like a Duke Nukem character.
Now this is the female equivalent right here.
Yeah, exactly. She's a bit much. She's a bit war. I say. There's gonna be all them teenage boys at that time, not sure who to root for.
yeah, probably. Yeah. And here's back there the Mighty Destroyer.
There's a good UFO one in this one as well, isn't there? Like flying saucer.
Yeah.
One.
Well, the Teutonic Knight one. Yeah. And here's the Uncle Adolf there. Somebody drew on his face though. Yeah, obviously, I didn't buy this one off the rack. I must have gotten it somewhere afterwards. There's a nice little shot there of the invaders with the Britishers.
Yeah,
I think Bucky and Toro went to form Kid Commandos.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And here's the Battle of Britain.
Toro. So while since I read that one, it was a couple of years ago I read that one though. I quite enjoyed it though. It was quite a fun run.
Here's another one of these, Gray, that Untold Story. It's a framing sequence and a reprint.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Ow.
Yeah, I tell you, right? Here's the Scarlet Scarab.
A bit like the Blue Beetle.
Yeah, well, you got a color, you know, and you got the
insect. Well, even a beetle, scarab beetle.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's another one of those, right? When it says special battle issue, that's Marvel speak for reprint. Because it says they're the first Fury-filled team up.
Yeah. Quite a lot of reprints in that one, isn't there? Really?
Yeah, because look, you got 23 here, right?
Yeah.
Then you got 24, who has nothing to do with 23, and then you got 25, which is the continuation of 23.
I guess you can have a category called reprint.
I have done a video on those. Yeah.
Yeah,
and there's
reprint category.
Reprint count, yeah, I guess so. Agent Access, who's actually an Italian, a German, and a Japanese guy all in one.
What? I don't remember that.
What?
Yeah, he'll talk to himself, like like he'll talk to himself in Japanese, and then the other guy answers in Italian.
Completely forgotten. Agent Axis is all the Axis powers rolled
Axis
into one.
powers, yeah, exactly. Here's Invaders 27. What about like weird torture devices? Like, wouldn't that work?
Yeah, it's like an Iron Maiden almost. But
Iron
like
Maiden, that press there.
Yeah, spiky.
There's the Kid Commandos.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is the ugliest costume I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is Frank Robbins.
I think he's not. I know the top is a Flash villain, but
What is that? Like a green stripe thingy. What is that?
Golden Girl, and it's at the top. Yeah, the human top. Human top.
No, he's like the top of the Flash villains. Wasn't there a Japanese girl in that team at some point as well?
Yeah, Golden Girl. The Golden Girl.
Golden Girl, was it? Okay.
Yeah, she was right there. She was one of the. I believe she was one of the Japanese Americans in those internment camps.
Yeah. That rings a bell.
And then here we have the Teutonic Knight from way back in the Prussian era. And I think that's the one you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's it. Flying disc.
The flying disc.
Emblem on it, and
yeah. Did you know that Frankenstein was a Nazi? You do now.
That's almost become a trope now. There's so many like zombie movies where the Nazis have made zombie soldiers.
Jeez, Roger, you could have a freaking Hitler cover.
I have another one, yeah. Yeah, and he recruits Thor. That's kind of bamboozled him into fighting for the Nazis for a while. Yeah. And of course, here's the obligatory battle issue: Submariner versus Thor.
Yeah.
That's Thor. Yeah.
That's Thor there.
Submariner have no chance against Thor, right?
Well, back then, Thor was not quite as powerful, and the way he was portrayed here. There is Union Jack against the Mighty Destroyer. He got like these electrical powers from being struck by lightning and something or other.
Yeah.
I mean, I always say Thor against the Hulk, but
well, Submariner is a pretty tough cookie.
Is he?
Yeah, he's tough,
especially in water.
Yeah. I think he's 70 tons when he's not wet, and like 90 tons when he is, or something like that.
Exactly right. Now this guy, I don't know. They call him the Wizard.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They might have rethought that name in the Bronze Age, But anyway. Yeah. And there's the Iron Cross.
Is he another speedster, the Wizard?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
He's a wizard. Yeah.
At one point, they thought he was the father of Scarlet Witch and
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Yeah.
Was it Miss America? Is Mrs.
Correct? Yeah. Madeline Frank, I think was her name.
Ah, yeah.
There's the second issue of the Teutonic Knight. This is the early direct edition version.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm boring you. Here's Lady Lotus.
Lady Lotus, that was it.
That's some really interesting villains, in this series. But we're getting to the end here.
Oh, look at that boob.
I say.
I didn't even recognize that. You're right. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, that's the Kid Commandos.
I'm just trying to find the book cover for Roger. I'm sure you don't have
I don't have any purposeful ones, But and there's Miss America back there being held by Baron Blood.
Yeah.
And then that was the end. And then some maybe even a year later, they came up with this one to wrap up the storyline, number 41.
Oh.
That's the last one. You see, notice this is September, and this one is May. So maybe not as long as I thought. So it's 3 months later, 4 months later. Now, I put this one in here because Clandestine number 8, because this guy here is a story in here where he rescues the invaders from this giant Nazi robot.
Okay.
So I put it in here because it continues from that issue. And no, man, this is the real first appearance of the invaders here. Giant size invaders number 1.
This came out. Was it?
Yeah, this came out before issue number 1.
Ah,
the regular one.
then
And
maybe
then later on, you got this annual.
I got that one.
Yeah, that,
think I
and
might
this is a
have-
Schomburg cover. Maybe his last cover before.
Is that the Arc de Triomphe?
That is the Arc de Triomphe. That's correct.
Mm.
And that's it. That's all the Invaders I got. Well,
Okay.
other than the miniseries from later on. But
Right.
All right, gents, I'm gonna go.
Okay,
all
man.
right, all right, Howard.
I'm gonna
Take
I
care.
have to return something. So
All right. See you soon.
Yeah.
see you guys.
Right,
Yeah.
so I've got some modern stuff in here now. Cave Carson has a cybernetic eye.
What?
What?
Cybernetic eye?
Yeah, I know. They took an old
That's
character and they revamped him for this young animal.
It's not a one-eye cover.
Cybernetic eye.
That's true. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's a one-eye cover. No,
Oh, he's got another eye.
Yeah, it's just closed.
Just like
Well,
a
you
little
can
bit.
only say one eye, and the other one's a mechanical device. So does it not count as having one eye?
No, maybe.
The other one's not
Maybe.
real eye; it's a cybernetic eye.
Maybe.
That's right.
There you go. Well, would you call this a one-eye cover?
Definitely.
Ooh,
I'm not sure
yeah.
if it's an eye or not. I think it
Wow.
could
The
be.
reflection, right?
It's
Reflection
a
there.
cybernetic eye,
Yeah.
maybe. It looks a bit weird. But the reason I got this is because I think I was talking about Wild Dog, and Charlton 66 told me that Wild Dog was in this run, and that's why I bought it. To be
Okay.
honest, I haven't actually finished collecting this one yet. I need one more comic before I can read it. So I've not read this one yet. It's a cybernetic.
I do the same thing. I like
1
to
to 12. I think this.
I like to get the whole
Try to,
series before I
yeah.
read them. Yeah.
Do try to.
Unless it's like
that other cover looked like a one-eye cover.
yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's quite a few. I run across them all the time actually.
That one there.
Now watch when the
Oh.
category comes up, I
Oh,
won't be able to
I-
find them. You know,
Yeah, exactly. It's always.
I
the
got to
way.
write them down. You know.
Exactly. You always say, "Oh, I must remember to do that one when it comes
Yeah,
to."
I know of 2 or 3 are Charltons, so I can always look through that box. You know.
I've still got a few more drinking covers to find. At the moment, I've been going through my comic shop because I think to myself, I'm sure this series has got some drinking covers. So I quickly look through every single cover of that series. Oh, there's one. Right, write that down. Now I've got to move 20 boxes so I can get to it. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Don't
so
you
number
hate when
12
that
is
happens?
missing.
Oh boy.
Right, and if you didn't think that the cybernetic eye was enough, you've now got Cave Carson has an interstellar eye.
Jeez.
And this one
Man.
I have read because I've got them all now. To be honest, I thought it was a 4-parter or a 5-parter, and I've got 5 parts. Read it, and I realized there was a 6th part, so I had to go and buy it again.
Oh
Buy the
yeah.
last part. They're not that much.
Well, at least you didn't skip any. That's what I hate when you're reading and you skip
Yeah.
one and then it continues.
They're not great stories, I've got to say. They're not overly enticing. I can't imagine I'll be reading them again sometime.
Mhm.
But sticking with the new stuff, remember the new age of DC heroes they did? I've got the full run of Damage.
Ah,
Damn it.
Covers are not too bad. The art's nice for modern kind of arty stuff. But again, it felt like they wrapped it up quickly because they never had any more issues to go or something. Like there was.
do you count like the 0 issues in your runs? Like how they had all the 0 issues?
I didn't know I had a 0 issue, so probably not. We'll find out in a minute.
Okay.
If it's not in this box, I haven't got it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if Damage had one, but I keep running across them. Like like Superman Adventure 0 and stuff. I'm like,
It might be later on. I think it might not have started with 0. I think 0 might be towards the end of the run. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
can't remember now. There's a nice shiny red one.
Oh, this is way after the 0 issues were in the 90s.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right. Not for Damage though.
Yeah, not for Damage. Yeah, I was just like, it just occurred to me.
There might have been Damage, the other character called Damage before, who was
Right.
a member of the JSA. I think he had a 0 issue.
Right, JSA. That's right. That's the guy. Yeah.
I think his name's Grant Emerson or something like that. I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. But yeah, and I think I've got the. Have I got the annual for this one? I can't. Well, this goes longer than I thought. Goes to about 15 issues, maybe more. Dark Knight Demolished. Where monsters go to die. He's fighting a giant gorilla.
That's cool. I like that.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, number 15. Exiled a monster rock. Look what he's having for dinner.
Yikes.
Giant
Whoa.
dinosaur. Right, and number 16 is the last one.
That's a lot of meat.
Yeah. And I've got the annual. There you go.
Oh, you got the annual. All right.
Yeah. Right, now this one, unexpected. I think you got this one. You asked me, I remember saying to you, it's not a bad read. I'm sure you mentioned this one to me once, did you?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't me.
Someone asked me once about it. I said, yeah, it's all right. Can't remember what it was now then.
I don't have that many of those moderns.
No.
I think I have the what is it? The Impossibles and
the
Immortal Men.
The Terrifics.
The Terrifics, and the Immortal Men. Yeah, those are the two I have. Yeah, and the Metal Men miniseries.
Immortal Men. That must have been actually that was the one you asked me about. I think.
Yeah.
Immortal Men,
yeah, Immortal Men. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was you asking me. Mentioned it.
Yeah, I still got to finish. I still got to get the last 2 or 3 issues in that.
Right.
But it looks interesting.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They're not packed on the old school. Well, so I've read the unexpected because I've got to wait to them. But this is one I haven't read yet. This is one that Simple Simon likes. I've got one more to go. Then I can read
Sideways.
it.
Yeah.
Sideways, yeah.
Yikes!
Oh,
That's one eye. He's covering the other eye.
Yeah.
I mean, he has another eye, but it's not shown.
It's not. It counts.
It counts, right? Yeah,
Definitely.
If you're sideways. Yeah.
I think you should count lesser, though. I think you should count lesser. For something that's naturally got one eye, I think should score more.
Well, yeah, Cyclops would be better, of course, but
Cyclops should score more. Or if you got 10 Cyclops, that's even better. It's a rather not great. It's quite sad looking.
Yeah, it looks a bit depressing. Yeah,
side by side with the 7 soldiers.
Oh,
that's Frankenstein, isn't it?
That looks like different than the 7 Soldiers of Victory I know.
No, yeah, it's the one that Grant Morrison did. You got Carrion, Bullet Woman, Zatanna, Frankenstein, and the Shining Knight.
Okay, well, Shining Knight was part of the 7 Soldiers of Victory.
Yeah, this is a slightly more updated one, though. Yeah.
Hey, the Batman, how you doing?
So
the Batman exclamation point.
Number 9.
Ooh,
I showed this one when we did landmarks.
Landmarks, yeah.
I don't remember now. A good Eiffel Tower one there.
Ooh, I like the skull.
Beaten.
Fire coming out of the eye hole too.
Yeah.
Gort. What is Steven Spock says? Gort.
Okay. This one.
Hey, Donnie.
Eye. If he had any eyes in his sockets, he'd only have one left now, so it could have been a one eye.
Could be.
Could be.
You got 2 eye sockets.
Yeah.
What's up, Donnie? What's in the box? We're showing you.
Number 13.
What box is this of yours? Is this A double X 2?
No,
what?
I mean, it's number 31.
31. Okay.
Box 31.
I don't know what kind of codes you put in there.
Side by side with Superboy or Superman. Sorry,
Superman.
This is the New 52 Superman.
Very buff looking Superman.
Yeah, I think this is like a younger. The New 52 Superman was like a younger Superman, wasn't it? Again, he's like a teen Superman almost. It's strange, but that's enough for now. I've got some more new age of heroes in this box, and then after that, we've got my Atlas comics.
Oh, can't wait to see those.
Atlas.
Right. So Pops, the Batman, was asking me the other day about my favorite Batman book.
Mm-hmm.
Then Elric came in. I was ended up chatting to Elric. Pops was going to ask me some questions on his channel. I was like watching, and he was asking me while I was watching to type in a thing.
Speaking of Batman,
I was cooking my dinner.
Comics.
Hey.
Oh, it's a Batman comic. It's cool.
Yep.
So he asked me what my favorite Batman book is, and I can't think for the life of me. I'm useless at thinking of my favorite.
Number one, these are Detective Comics. I don't have many old ones.
Oh yeah, cool. They're all good. Ray. They're all good. I got that one the other day. I think that reprint Silver Age Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Carmine Infantino cover.
It was something to do with a new mask or a new emblem. That one, wasn't it? For some reason, that's why it was reprinted. I think it was a new emblem. Like they got the yellow around the thing or something, and that was the first time it was done. Something weird like that. Yeah, I can't think of my favorite Batman.
It's very tough to figure something out like with such a huge huge body of work.
I mean, I'd probably have to go with like the early Brave and the Bolds that I read as a kid because they're the ones that I just give me that little. Not necessarily the stories aren't necessarily the best, but it's just like they give me that little frisson of enjoyment more because the fact that I bought them as a kid. The one I think it's like 155 or something like that. The one with Dr. Fate is one of the early ones that I got, and like I remember it really well. You know, just
that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that cover.
And Batman 251 is a good story too. The 5-way caper or something from the Joker. Yeah, that's a good one.
I just got the first appearance of Clue Master today.
Clue Master, yeah.
Yeah. Not ready yet. But Batman, you don't realize how many villains he's had over the days that don't get shown anymore. Nocturna. Nocturna, tons. Characters like that. I never even heard of her before, but then for a certain period, like I don't know, it was the 70s or the 80s, like early 80s maybe, she was like a major character, and then she kind of disappears.
Yeah. Certain writers just didn't want to bring out some of those characters. They just didn't like them, or they couldn't know what to do with them. I don't know.
She's very interesting look to her. That Nocturna did.
Nocturna, yeah, agreed. Very vampiric.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, gothic, very gothic.
Gothic, yeah.
Yeah, she was interesting.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one there. Yeah.
A typical Batman falling in love with a villainess love story kind of thing.
Typical, right? Yeah.
Other than Maxima, how come you never find Superman falling in love with his villains?
Right. Yeah, that's true. And Maxima, well, she was like really pushy though. I mean,
oh no, she was a nutcase, definitely.
She was, yeah. I mean,
there's Nocturna.
There she is. Yep, you're right.
You know what? I've been thinking of cover slingers choice balloons and dirigibles.
Mm-hmm.
Balloons
and dirigibles. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So that would be zeppelins.
Yeah.
Hot air balloons. Yeah. Blimps. Lawn chairs with balloons. You know, whatever.
Yeah, if you can find one, by all means. They might be harder. You got some nice Batman.
Real nice. Nice detectives, yeah. Yeah, Doug Monk. I'm a big fan too of the Batman of his writing. Yeah, big fan.
Yeah.
He really is. You know, he there's not a lot of holes in his plots. Let's put it that way. He's very tight. That's Catman, right?
Yeah, I think I bought that when it came out. I bought one of the ones I bought back in the day from the shop. That one.
Oh yeah, Curse of the Catman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. How about one color covers?
There you go, one color.
That's another early one as well. Thinking about early ones was when he I think it was the second time. I think it was the second issue where he fights Killer Croc. That's one I bought from the corner shop, from where my dad lived. I bought it from the newsagents, and that one's always an icon. Oh, I'll tell you another one I really really like. Actually, thinking about this, I can't remember what number it is. I think it's a Batman or a detective, but it's a character. It's not Firefly. I think it's Firebug. It was an arsonist.
Is it like a green outfit with like little antennas?
More orange.
Orange. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he wasn't because there's a Firefly who's returned.
Firefly. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy was a one-off. Like originally he was a one-off. Firebug, and he was a return. He returned from Vietnam.
Firebug.
And he was getting revenge against buildings that had killed his family. Like in weird ways. Like literally, they were like dangerous landlords, and like his little sister.
I can see the cover. Yeah, I can see the cover.
Paint off of the wall when it killed her because it had arsenic in it or something, lead in it or something like that.
Mastodon is asking you guys a question, and I'll.
Do we need any Warlord issues? It's not one that I've collected actually. Warlord. I got the first issue of Warlord. We're talking about Warlord, the guy from Scutaris. We are, aren't we?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Then no, I'm cool. I don't really collect a Warlord, to be honest.
And the reason I'm not in that question is because he already sent me the Warlords that I wanted. So,
did he get a big batch or something? Or he just didn't want any?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess
the ones he wanted anymore. That's cool.
And I've actually I got that one. There's a giveaway of that one too from Zellers. That's really hard to find.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that Warlord run. So I've
seen that cover before. What number's that, Ray?
561.
561.
561. 1986.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You ain't got this one?
I don't know, mate. It's cool. You haven't got to send me anything.
I got two of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
What was it? Was it Detective?
It's Detective Comics, yeah.
You say 561?
Let's see the other one.
You say it was 561?
Yeah, 561. Yeah.
561.
I have got that one. I'm looking at my list. I have got it. I obviously can't remember it. Oh yeah, nice Axe one. I have considered doing Axe covers.
Well, don't we have a theme on that?
Don't know. Is it on the?
Roger, you picked something out like that, right?
Execution covers.
Execution. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually setting those aside because I found a few when I was looking for Bub's comics on the No Faces chat on Monday, so I set those aside.
When I repopulated the wheel, when I lost everything on the wheel and I repopulated it, Mark reminded me that he put submarines on there. On the one time that he'd chosen submarines.
Submarines, that's a good one.
I didn't put it back up there. And also, I had a feeling there was what was that? I had another one that I was sure we had on there, and we'd forgotten it for some reason. Where was it? I'm sure I added another one.
All right, did you go back and look at the previous episodes and see what the wheel said?
I couldn't really make them out though. That's the trouble. I couldn't make them out. Okay. I'm sure I had it. Hanging. I'm sure someone put hanging.
Yeah, I put hanging. I had hanging.
Yeah. And I hadn't put it back on the wheel, and I just remembered the other day. I'm sure hanging was on there, so I've added that back to the wheel.
That would work for executions too.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of like
Yeah.
Yep.
I won't use any hanging though for mine.
No. See what
I'll use other types.
That's the rat catcher.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, you see the Suicide Squad, the second film of the Suicide Squad? Because it's got the rat catcher's daughter, kind of rat catcher 2, and she's like, "Oh, my dad was so nice, whatever." But in the comics, he's horrible. He's a horrible person. He has someone eaten alive by rats, right? And literally, I can't remember why. He was a petty kind of guy, and he wasn't noble at all. Just driven by revenge. And it was like
the mouth.
In the mouth covers, yeah.
In the mouth.
In the mouth of a monster.
Yeah, that would have gotten a 10 from Matilda, I guarantee you. That's the definition of that category. Oh my gosh!
I guess Batman is not feeling good.
Yeah. You think? I think he took a little bit of
venom.
What's I'm gonna call it? Bane stuff there.
Venom.
Bane's poison,
Yeah, that's the venom.
Blind justice.
Yeah, I have the trade paperback of that, but I don't remember him being quite that big.
Nah. Yeah, because Batman got hooked on it, didn't he? Batman got hooked on Venom.
Yeah.
At one point.
At one point, yeah.
And I think that big thing with the green, I think that might have been like a depiction of his addiction kind of thing, fighting his addiction.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Mud Pack.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad story. With all the clay faces, the different clay faces.
So the Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age, all of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the original one was. Basil Carlo, the actor. I'm not too sure when he first came about.
Jeez.
Mrs. Clayface, isn't there as well?
Mrs. Clayface.
Yeah, Mrs.
I didn't know there was a Mrs. Clayface.
And Clayface too. I think she's called Mrs. Clayface or Lady Clayface actually. Lady Clayface. She ends up getting together with the second Clayface. They're the one who had a shop assistant's dummy as his girlfriend. The one who could melt people with his touch.
Mastodon liked the story too, so it must be pretty good. He's got good taste.
It really like it's Basil Carlo's trying to steal the powers of the rest of the Mud Pack. That's kind of what was going on there. So he was kind
That's
of like
the first something or other, right? Anarchy. That's right.
Anarchy. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's an anarchy? That, Roger?
Right.
The lack of order is anarchy.
Yeah.
Anarchy. What is
So
an
essentially, it's
anarchy?
cover slingers. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you got two of them. Yay.
Lonnie. His name is Lonnie something or other.
Carlo was Tech 40.
Oh,
wow,
that is
that's
a
way
very
back
long
when.
time ago then, yeah.
Man, that's early. That's, I mean, considering Detective started in 27, that's like that second year.
Yeah.
That's
Wonder
early.
when did the second Clayface come around then? God, it must have been a long time before I started collecting.
I know in the Silver Age there was a Clayface.
Yeah, it must have been him.
Way back when, but. Another reflection in the eye. There's a lot of those reflection in the eye covers now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a smoking cover too.
Yeah.
Yep. And who is it? Gotta be the Penguin. No?
Tech 298 was Hagen's first appearance.
All right.
Okay, so that must be the Silver Age, right? Clayface? Is that right? I don't remember their names. So.
Tech 298.
All right. Go ahead, somebody else go. I had 3 of those.
All right.
3? Oh, okay. Well, that was all right. Yeah, Ray and his doubles. Okay, I guess it's my turn. All right, how about some Inhumans?
Okay. I think the third Clayface is called Preston, isn't it? Preston Payne or Payne Preston, something like that.
Could be, yeah. Yeah, this is their self-titled series from the 75, maybe 76, 75, I think. The Captroids.
Marvel had so many hidden blinking peoples, though, didn't they?
They did.
The Deviants, the Inhumans, the Eternals.
The Mole Men.
Yeah.
The Night People. I mean, it's like endless. They're more hidden than there were out in the world.
Yeah.
Now, this is weird here. Let me show you this. Number 5, 30 cents, right?
Preston Payne, I was right.
All right. Number 6, 25 cents.
Okay.
Why? Why did you?
Why? Because this is the era of the 30-cent variant, and they put Inhumans 30 cents everywhere because they wanted to see if going up in price would affect sales, and it didn't. So that's why they did that. Yeah, for a couple months, they actually this was more expensive than every other comic on the stand for Marvel at the time.
Disgraceful.
Yeah, and there's
I even realized it. I want to.
No,
I want my money back.
30 cents. That was a nickel you ripped me off of.
Could have bought some bubble gum.
My bazookas took a hit.
Ouch.
There's some Gil Kane there. Now here's another one. This really got me upset because there's nothing on here that says reprint. Nothing. Zero Zippo. Right? But when you open her up, I bought this one off the stand. As you can tell, I've been upset for 40 years. Yeah.
What comic is it reprinting?
Huh? It reprints a Fantastic Four from the Silver Age.
Oh, blimey.
Wow.
You know? There's nothing here that says reprint. Nothing. Zero Zippo.
So you wouldn't know if he hadn't. So you only because you knew that comic book is the only reason you knew. It doesn't actually tell.
Yeah, because I've been upset for 40 years about I want my 30 cents back.
That is disgraceful.
I wrote into Marvel and I said, hey, if you're going to do a reprint, you better darn say it on the cover because I'm not buying this if it was a reprint.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You're too late, you have.
I haven't heard back in 40 years. I don't think I'm gonna.
No, it's probably in the letters on the way, probably. You're reading for 30 cents. The 30 cents has been held up.
With interest, I could buy a house.
Yeah.
Now, this guy's interesting. This is the Pursuer? Yeah, Pursuer. And they sent this power from the Kree, and it's supposed to hit the first thing it hits, it emulates that creature. What do you think it hit? What creature do you think it hit?
Lobster? Oh, a cockroach.
A cockroach.
Cockroach.
Yeah.
The technically bits, the flickly bits were.
Yeah. Can you believe that? A cockroach. Oh my
And he's called the
gosh.
pursuer.
He's called the Pursuer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but not with the cockroach.
Okay. Bob says the stamp to mail the complaint costs more than a refund.
Right. Right. Exactly. Well, back then though, the stamps were like 9 cents or something. But yeah. Here's Iron Fist number 1. I bought this one off the rack. I remember. Here's number 2. The Valley of the Damned. Here's number 3 against that radioactive guy. What's he called? The Ravager or something?
Oh.
Yeah, Ravager. Yeah. There he is.
That's another thing I have to try and do is try and find there's always popular phrases that get repeated a lot. You know that time I did Hell Have No Fury and I managed to find 5 covers with that. I'd have to try and find something similar for maybe in the future.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of tropes that are all used all the time here. Here's the Rampage of Radion. Another Gil King cover. The Scimitar.
Scimitar, yeah.
Is it scimitar or scimitar? Scimitar, right?
It's a type of sword, isn't it? Scimitar.
Scimitar.
I've always said it's scimitar anyway.
Roger, you're killing me with these off-the-rack books. Well, it's because I'm old, dude. You don't want my age. Trust me.
Deathmatch.
That's the downfall there, you know.
You can find 5 comics that say Deathmatch on them, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Probably there's 2 or 3 Master of Kung Fu's like that.
Yeah. Is that Scimitar again, or is that Captain Cutlass?
No, that's Kumbala Bay or whatever. Yeah, Kumbala Bay.
Kumbala Bay?
Kumbala Bay.
Interesting name.
Yeah. He's on the cover. He dispatched him with 1 punch. You know, you'd think, oh yeah, he's rough. Yeah. You get an Iron Fist in the gut. That's it. You know?
Should be enough for most people.
Yeah, that's it. This is the Tiger Goons.
Really went big on their martial arts comics around there, didn't they?
Oh yeah, I love them. I love them. Here's a nice burn cover.
Karate Kid, Richard
Karate
Dragon.
Kid, Master Kung Fu Yang.
Yeah.
Richard Dragon.
Judo Master.
Got them all.
Yeah.
Judo Master. Oh, you're talking love there, boy.
You like that one, yeah?
Yeah. Here's the Wrecking Crew versus Iron Fist.
Oh man, he must have his blinking work cut out for him there.
I think he actually lost to them because they recruited him to steal something, and then he teams up with Captain America, and then they dispatch him. Yeah. And there's Boomerang.
Okay.
Target Iron Fist.
Dick Dragon. It's
all right, Donnie. Close your eyes, Donnie. Close your eyes. Here we go. Iron Fist 14, bought off the rack.
There it is. Here's the big boy book.
It's not in great condition. It's got a lot of spine ticks. I actually read this thing quite a bit. But
this one, is this your second appearance in this one?
Yeah, I think that's right. 66, yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's the X-Men crossover, and there's Wolverine with that Fang costume that he stole off. One of the Shi'ar guards or something?
Okay.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
See that costume back there?
Oh yeah, yep.
Looks a bit like Timberwolf.
Yeah, exactly.
It does.
It does, yeah. He only wore it for a little bit of time, though.
Didn't some of the costumes that were meant to be for the Legion of Superheroes end up on the Shi'ar Guard for some reason? Because
Dave Cockrum. Dave Cockrum brought him back. Yeah, correct. The ones he had designed for the Legion, when he got fired, he put him on the Shi'ar Guard. The Shi'ar Guard are essentially the Legion.
Are they called the Imperial Guard? Oh,
Imperial Guard, yeah, Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
All right, go on to the next person there.
All right, back to me, I believe. Isn't it? Yeah. Sure, Ray had a go, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not put them away? I didn't put them away. Let's get them out. Let's go. Right, let's go. Right, let's go all the way up to the atlases. That's right. That's what I want to do.
Oh boy.
The rest of the New Age of Heroes, the silence. Oh, I'm not in the big screen yet.
Nope.
Barbers loves the Fang costume, but X23 wore it best though.
Ah.
I find it really interesting how like the what's her name from the Teen Titans, the feral woman. Oh, I've forgotten her bloody name now. But her number was like X22 or something like that. It's quite weird.
Hey.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Roger?
That's
No,
the
who's
silencer.
Yeah, there's Ray.
There's me.
There's
Oh
Ray.
yeah, the silencer.
Well, that would be like your daughter though, because it's a female, right?
Yeah. She's a female. I
Yeah,
bought that
yeah.
book when it first came out.
Cool.
No number 4 though.
So, who is it you're talking about in the Teen Titans?
Oh, I can't remember the bloody name of the woman now. It's really annoying because I like her a lot. I'll just give me a minute. My old man brain will work it out eventually.
Okay, all right.
But she's a
Listen, I can't say anything. The same thing happens to me. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's when it gets to a certain point, it's God, what is her name? Panther.
Panther. Okay, gotcha.
Like it's like in her origin. Originally, she was like an experiment, and like an experiment number was like she was like batch number X22 or X24 or something like that. Then later on, they made X23 in Marvel. That seemed like a very coincidental thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's another shiny one.
Now, this character is like she has like a field where no sound can enter. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I think. And she's an assassin.
Okay. She's an assassin, right?
I've only read, I think, the first 2 because I wanted to collect the whole lot so I could read them all together. So, dead assassins tell no tales.
That's true.
But she's an assassin that's given up the life and settled down. She's got a husband and a kid, but for some reason, she gets dragged back into it. And that's what I remember from the issue 1 or 2 that I read.
And there seems to be no way out of that kind of profession.
Yeah.
The only way out is in a coffin, apparently.
You think she's got some kind of like powers as well, like agility or something like that. I don't know if she's got any super enhanced powers as well, because she's able, the amount of killing she's able to do, like it's like she can't be a normal human, I don't think.
Yeah, well, obviously she must have a lot of skill. I mean, to be an assassin and get away with it for that period of time.
Silenced. And look, she's in the pouring rain here.
Hey, Ray, did you get any of that flooding?
No, not us, but Vermont did.
Did we do rain covers one week?
Did we?
I can't remember. I remember talking about something being in the rain on one of them. Like, here's the Curse of Brimstone. It's another one. I'm missing just one before I can read it.
Montpelier, Vermont. The whole town was flooded out.
Yikes! Wow. How far away is that from you?
A couple of hours. Not far. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Weather's no good.
Oh, it's crazy over here.
I'm not sure if Silencer joined the League of Assassins or not, to be honest. Not the Ra's al Ghul League of Assassins, anyway, I don't think. There was some kind of big assassin association in it, but I don't think it was supposed to have been Ra's al Ghul's Legion or League, I think.
Still hot in Florida?
Huh. You know it.
Another shiny one.
That's until October, November.
Wow. They say it's crazy out west.
Yeah. Where my daughter lives in Austin, it got to 115 and for 4th of July.
Wow.
Yeah. She said that like if you left a plastic toy outside, it would melt into the sidewalk.
I mean.
Cook eggs on the sidewalk.
Yeah. The grass just like got burnt, just
don't have to cut it.
No, it's no longer alive.
Oh,
That's what I
Batman
like.
saying Talia's in this book. Maybe she's made. I've only read like the first issue, I think. Right, here's the annual of the Curse of Brimstone. It's guest starring Swamp Thing and Constantine. That's a weird one. Different. Right, the new challenges. New challenges of the unknown. It's like a slightly different idea for it.
Where did you get all these newer comics? I didn't think you were buying newer comics.
These ones I picked up really cheap. To be honest, I didn't get a single one at the cover price.
Oh, okay.
Most I picked up 50p, a pound, like from Facebook sellers. Some the odd shop here or there. We like from the 50p bins, you know.
So it's true that the new comics, after a few months, they all tank.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. If you're patient, you can.
Yeah, I picked up the Metal Men miniseries after it finished, like several months for like $1 each. I was like,
yeah, I'm still trying to finish that Metal Men run. Actually, I think I've got a couple more to go from there. That's the Immortal Men. That's the one you said you've got.
That's the one. Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, but yeah.
The Batman who can't see.
Batman who
can't see.
How can you see? He's got a massive belt across his head with spikes coming out of it. There's no way.
He's a Cenobite, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
He looks like a Cenobite to me. So
yeah, he does. Or some weird kinky blinking bondage thing.
Oh man. Well, those guys were kinky, weren't they? They had like leather and all the books and things, you know.
They were sadistic, weren't they?
Sadistic as heck, yeah.
There's a Terrifics. I was doing a couple more of these.
There's a Terrifics, yeah. That was a decent little series,
good team book. Yeah, good characters. Yeah. Mr. Terrific, Plastic Man, Metamorpho. I think it was like a Phantom Girl but it was like I think it's from the same race. Is it Bigzittle? Is that
right? Bezittle, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard one. It sounds like the noise a fly makes when you swat it.
Yeah.
Gotcha, you bugger.
That's when the fly hits your windshield in the car.
Yeah, that's the sound of the fly's backside coming through its
exactly. That's it, goner.
Yeah. Oh, this is quite cool. Tom Strong teamed up as well. Came from his universe. I think DC must have. Have you ever read the Tom Strong books?
I have not.
I would recommend them, mate. They're a great read. Alan Moore mostly, and they're just like good old. They're kind of like, I imagine, because I've not really read many of them, but the Man of Bronze, that kind of. What's he called again? Man of Bronze. I can't remember.
Doc Savage.
Yeah, Doc Savage. That kind of thing, but like with mixed in with a bit of Fantastic Four, maybe. But just like
sounds interesting.
Good, cool old story. There's quite a few superhero tropes in there as well. But
Tom Strong, not Tom Thumb.
Yeah, Tom Strong. Nothing.
Bob is, listen. He doesn't listen to me on Mondays either, so I say something, he makes something else up.
Yeah, that's Bugs. You guys weren't on very long.
He likes to miss effect. That's what he does.
We're trying to keep it to an hour.
Because I woke up and like, ooh, I can watch them. And you guys were already done.
We're done, yeah.
And I'm like, crap.
We're trying to keep it to an hour, yeah.
Okay.
We're getting old, we want to go to bed early.
Yeah.
I think his wife gets home at about 8-ish too, so I think they go to they eat dinner at that time.
Right.
Yeah, this one, the Terrifics, weirdly, apparently, the last 2 issues, they ended up doing them online only or something weird like that. Did you hear about that? Yeah, apparently the last, they I don't understand it. They stopped the comic book and they said you can only get the last 2 issues online.
Like digitally, right?
Yeah, digitally. Something like that they were doing.
You couldn't order them online, you just had to read them online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was part of when they were doing some DC app.
Okay.
Read upside down, mum, because Bizarro's in town.
Of course.
Year of the Villain, Evil Unleashed. Bizarro saying, "Don't buy me."
Don't buy me.
Oh boy.
Time, I'm not on your side. The 25th issue, extra size anniversary issue.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nasty
I
cave
like
monster.
that. That was cool.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
They've gone into some cave cast and mole machine, and they've gone into
Yeah.
they've met
They
something
dug a
out
bit deep there.
of the earth, yeah. Terrifics, the smartest heroes in the DCU, and Plastic Man.
And Plastic Man.
Blue Beetle's there. Ted Cool's there. I don't know what's going on in this issue.
Yeah.
I don't think I've read them all yet because I was still waiting to try and finish off the other two before I read them. I can't remember now. I might have read them out of order. I can't remember. I've forgotten. Anyway, Summer 27. And then we got the annual Night of the Plastic Men.
Yikes.
Right, that's all the modern stuff. The rest of this box is Atlas.
All right. Let's see the Atlas.
Atlas Seaboard, whatever they're called.
Yeah, Atlas Seaboard.
Right, not Atlas as in very, very, very old Marvel. But we're going to go to Ray for some more.
Finish up the detective.
Cool. Come on, why won't it drag? Here we go. Getting there now.
Here we go. Trashed.
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 Oh.
Just trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Motorcycles.
No cover blurb on that one.
The
Yeah,
what?
I haven't got away from
Well,
it.
usually there's some kind of cover blurb. I didn't see anything on that one. Like that talking or describing.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got to the end of
right.
it. End of the blurbs and Batman around that time. The
Penguin
affair.
affair.
Penguin.
Boring, isn't they? They're all right, but they're kind of a bit boring. I'd much prefer there to be some
Right.
writing on the cover.
These are 90s now.
Yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing with me. I was always such a voracious reader, and like when there's nothing to read on the cover, it's just like, okay, there's some art on there. But,
Yeah, exactly right.
You know, I think I like there to be writing.
Look what Bub is saying here. Ray says, "Sun's out, guns out." So that,
Ray's always got his
you
guns
got
out.
the tank top out there, and
He got his legs out as well. Normally, once he stands up, you see his legs.
oh yeah,
Legs.
I tell you,
hot over here.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. You don't
you got air conditioning, Ray?
Downstairs, not up here.
Not up there. Okay, all right.
I got a window fan.
Oh, all right.
It wouldn't matter if we had air conditioning up there because of all the blinking insulation that the comic boxes.
It's right. It would block everything anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here we have central air in Florida because if you
you
don't, you get mold
Sure.
inside there. It's so hot and humid.
Does it not cost you an awful lot of money to live with your air conditioning on all the time?
During the summer, yeah, it gets kind of expensive. Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah, it gets expensive.
Yeah.
Not
That's when you got to go to those solar panels on the roof.
Yeah. The problem is I live surrounded by these tall pine trees, so
So you get no sun.
I get sun, but not long enough, you know.
Right.
I imagine that the less well-off people there must have it, not be able to afford to have the aircon on all the time. And
you can get like a wall unit and ceiling fans, and that helps, right? But if you have a house like I do, that's kind of big. That's weird. You have to have air conditioners everywhere. So just central air makes sense. Look at that. Yeeks.
That's a cool one. Is that the one where the old artist came back? Yeah, I think he came back for 4 issues. What's his Sprang? Is it Dick Sprang?
Dick Sprang?
Dick Sprang, yeah.
Yeah. He came out for a 4-issue arc, and what it was is a comic inside the comic. There's a Batman comic being written in Gotham in like as part of the story, and so the covers that were there are like the imaginary covers from that Batman comic. There's a really wicked Catwoman who looks like a cat kind of thing. It's got some good covers in there.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So kind of fourth wall breaking stuff there.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Oh. not bad.
Nah.
And this is when I sort of like was collecting Batman when I first started collecting Batman regularly, but still I find the old covers much more exciting. All Ray needs is a good breeze to the knees.
Breeze to the knees.
Breeze to the knees.
Pretty Bugsy.
To help him breathe.
Hmm.
Is that Gothic, that one called, or Grotesque or something? I can't remember now. I'm sure it rings a bell.
Looks kind of gothic.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one called Gothic or one called Grotesque around that time. It looks like that's can't remember if that's the cover or not. I know there's nothing written on there, so
No, nothing.
misimagining.
Looks like Batman is just wrapped around by a giant snake.
Yeah. Funny covers in Batman around that time.
Yeah.
You kind of got used to that. Was it? Is it Kelly Jones? Around?
Right.
It
looks like Kelly Jones.
His art is horrible, to be honest.
Yeah,
I just kind of read it.
He has his fans, but
yeah, you come to look back at him later, and you think, actually, I don't like these covers.
It was a little over stylized to me, you know. Just
here's the idiot.
Yeah, the idiot route. Yeah.
The idiot.
Yeah.
And this is the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is it?
Yeah. There's an ad in the middle. There's an ad in the middle that has Sonic in it. Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is it worth any more for that?
No, I
don't know.
Okay, I didn't know that was the first appearance of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, his first appearance would be in the video game, but in comics,
yeah. Sometimes silly things like that make it go for big money. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Like that ad for that Wolverine in those 3 Marvel comics.
All right.
From the 70s.
I had a weird one where I had a few old football programs that someone gave me to sell. And one of them sort of everyone was bidding on it. I thought, why is everyone bidding on this one? And it turned out it's because there's an advert in it for the first Sex Pistols single.
Oh,
so it was a big collector amongst Sex Pistols fans.
It raises the value 25 cents, Bub says.
That's cool. Every quarter helps.
Greyman's like, oh, let me look through my collection.
Yeah.
We'll put that on Facebook.
Oh my god. I like this cover.
Yeah, it's weird though, isn't it? It's weird. His legs, didn't we make a joke about his legs look like something else that dangles between a man's legs on cover slingers? I'm sure someone made a
it looks like they melted together.
Yeah, made a crass joke about that. They are very weird, like little big sack of potatoes for legs and like a tiny little foot on the end of it. It's like
big sack of potatoes. Yeah, that's a good one.
It does. It looks like a sack of those aren't natural muscles.
Those are supposed to be his knees.
Yeah, I know, but look at it. It looks like a sack of taters.
It does.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Muscles in that leg for it to be an actual leg.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That is bad.
Yeah, no.
It's got like a stylized kind of style, but it certainly ain't for me. Yeah, that as well is not that great. Batman's face looks a bit weird. Another one I'm not that keen on is Mignola. I don't particularly like Mignola's art, to be honest. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm like, I know Matilda loves it, but
Matilda loves it.
Like, yeah. Bob says bat nuts are swinging. It does look like that. Falling covers.
I thought this was the same one, but it's not. It's a kind of like books to say.
Yeah, you're right. That bottom. Yeah, that's definitely Kelly Jones. Those long ears. Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous, aren't they? Like he wouldn't be able to fit into his Batmobile with
Kelly Jones.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know, Batman. It's too practical. You know. It's not gonna have those kind of ostentatious parts. That looks like a homage of some sort to me.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah, that looks like
an early Robin appearance, is it? Or saying?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Prodigal.
Looks familiar.
I think it's to do with Robin, that story. It's called Prodigal, as in the prodigal son. So it may well be a full callback to an earlier Robin
return.
appearance.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I got rid of every Batman comic with those ridiculous ears years ago. Yeah, Bub. I can't blame you. I think I might have one, and that's about it.
Ooh, Bub.
Mm-hmm.
Penguin.
Yeah. That Bub is writing that one down as we speak.
Does a monocle count as a one-eye cover?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Well, that's like a
you see
no
his
eye
one
cover
eye.
there.
Yeah.
It's
You got boobs and one eye on that cover, right?
another smoking cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Have we ever done smoking as a theme?
Might be. No, I don't think we have we?
No, I think so.
I don't remember it.
Eating as well, because we're doing drinking this week. I was wondering if we ever done eating.
We did food and drink sometime back. Yeah. Like a long time, years ago.
Bane.
Jumping on a bit here, I think. A few years.
Mm.
Bane.
That's 96.
96.
With Batman villains, they turn up and they're like a massive problem for Batman when they first show up. And after the first time he beats them, every time afterwards he kind of beats them really easily. Normally, they never become the same menace they were.
Who's this guy?
Oh, I can't remember. I think.
I don't know.
What is his name? He's not the one who's. Is it? No.
Not
No, I
Judge
think it's
Dredd,
Cat and
right?
Mouse. Oh no, there was a partnership. One was called Cat, the other one was called Mouse, but I don't think it's him. I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, he comes a few times. He's not a majorly replayed character. I can't remember his name.
Cool guns.
That's the rat catcher again.
That's the rat catcher?
Yeah, see the rats down there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You dirty rat.
You know what? Prodigal. I think Prodigal.
You dirty rat.
You dirty rat.
I think it might be Dick Grayson as Batman in this Prodigal run.
Oh.
I think it was just after Bane. Just after he got better from Bane, maybe, and I know Dick Grayson took over for a while.
Who's that?
It might be in this run. I'm not sure.
Didn't Jean-Paul Valley take over for him after the breaking of the bank?
Yeah, initially, but once he got it back, from him, that's when.
Okay.
Okay. Good remember. That's right. Yeah, we all remembered.
Fight or fight.
Fight or fight.
I got that one. Yeah, Armageddon 2001 crossover.
Oh yeah, it's the annual, isn't it? It's the annual. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all the annuals, all that annuals of that year crossed over in that story.
Yeah, I quite like those stories. They were like Elseworlds, weren't they? Really, like future.
Sorta, yeah, because they went to 2001. So
Greg Capullo cover.
Ah.
Capullo. I think it said Cthulhu for a second.
Capullo.
Right.
Is he Italian?
Yes, he is.
He is. Okay.
Capullo.
Breaking through the cover.
Yeah, because that's Detective 27. That's like the reboot, right? Of
yeah.
The New 52. So
yeah. I don't think I should ever have blinking put that back at 0 again. How could you make your oldest comic book go back to 0 or back to 1 rather?
They changed that later on too because they go to 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think they should.
Marvel did the same thing. They go back and forth, legacy numbering and all that. Which is like for us collectors, it's like so confusing, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why, you know, when Marvel went to the Image guys and they renumbered it, I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, I got out of Marvel just a bit before that.
Yeah, well, even around that time, that Marvels were not that great. So, but that was just like the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
La Muerte.
Yeah, he's got those death masks there. Day of the Dead masks.
Is it Cinco de Mayo? Is that Day of the Dead?
No, it's November 1st.
Okay. What's Cinco de Mayo? What's that?
Cinco de Mayo is the Independence Day of Mexico.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. War games.
Which we celebrate here. I don't know why, but we celebrate in the US, restaurants and bars have specials on that. I don't know why you don't, celebrate, Lithuanian Independence Day.
You don't have many Lithuanians there, I suppose.
I guess not.
That's the Mexicans there, so
I guess not. Yeah.
Bit of their own culture in it.
Redhead.
Oh yeah, redhead.
Yeah, that's it.
I showed that one.
Count down to 1,000.
Here we're getting to we're getting down to the
Hellbat and that Hellbat and Hellfire, was that?
What? Hellbat and Hellfire, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Down to 1,000.
The Doomed Child.
And the last one.
Futures End #1.
What happened to the 1,000?
I don't know.
You got the 1,000?
999.
Yeah, but then you went to some other volume or something. What is that?
No,
that's his collection. That's how his collection goes. I think I've got two. I think I've got two of the 1,000s.
I mean,
I don't have 1,000.
You built up the drama and then you let us down, man.
What do you mean? Why? What's so special about 1,000?
Oh, Ray. All right. Don't worry, Ray. Don't worry. All right. Continuing the eyes. This is one of my eye boxes, right?
Eye box.
One eye.
So we got Invincible Iron Man.
Oh.
35.
35. Let me know when you get to 55.
And 30. I don't have 55, as you know. 36.
I said my Iron Man last week, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I skipped to 56.
Oh, what a shame. Yeah. I don't have it either.
That's a Stalin cover.
Stalin, yep.
Then you got 57.
Yep.
Mandarin.
Just the Mandarin.
Bought them all off of the rack.
I hadn't started buying at this point yet.
Oh.
Unfortunately, 58. I'll tell you where I started. Double Death, the Unicorn and the Mandarin. Here we got Firebrand, the Final Triumph. Hey, no, man. Yeah, we're still on. Here we got 60 with the Marauder, Masked Marauder. Do you really have to say mask? Just obviously you got a mask on.
Right.
You're a Marauder.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. Like, you need to say human top? I mean, is there an alien top? No. Here's the other Marauder.
Marauder cries mayhem.
Mayhem. Just they love the alliteration back then.
You can't beat a bit of alliteration.
You can't beat it, yeah. Whiplash.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Spectrum.
Ah, from the
From
other
the Squadron Sinister.
Yeah. He's like their
Green Lantern.
Yeah, Green Lantern, yeah.
Here is Rock, the Living Mountain. Doesn't look that big to me, but
No.
Well, more of a small look, if you ask me.
Yeah, he looks like a big gorilla, maybe.
The living molehill didn't sound quite so.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the human burr. Yeah, that doesn't sound so good. Here is another Dr. Spectrum, but you don't see him on the cover. But he actually takes him over or something.
Oh,
65. And this one I know Ray is gonna love, and I know he has it with Thor.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Awesome cover.
Yeah, agreed.
He could have been called the Living Hill, I suppose.
Living Hill just doesn't have that.
No,
doesn't have the panache, of
No,
Living Mountain.
He lacks a certain style there.
The Freak.
Fury of the Three.
It was actually, I think that was
Crash
Eddie
cover.
March.
That
This
would've
was
been
the
a
first
good
one I
crash
bought off the
cover.
rack. Gray, right here. I mean, Ray, 68.
Yeah.
The one with the nose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is my original
Right.
copy too. Look at that spine.
Not as cool as the roller skates, but
Well, yeah, that came a little bit after. And here you got 6 to 9.
was you trying to buy them all then, or?
Yeah, I bought them all from that point. Well, I think there was a couple that I missed, but hold on, I'm picking up the rest here. I think there were a couple that I missed, but I went back and got them back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Here's that villain I was telling you about on the list that should have been on there. Ultimo.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a rough customer, and he never really defeated him. He could just sort of trap him and stuff, but he never really defeat him.
Yeah, that Iron Man top villains list or whatever it was I did off that article. There was no Melter, I don't think. No
Melter.
Flash, no Blizzard, no Justin Hammer. And these are the characters I think of as villains.
And they had that like some goofy villains I've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
remember this one from the Cup Slinger's Choice? I did.
Oh yeah, when you're burning for the comic book. That's right.
Burning through the comic
cover.
Book, yeah.
Here's the one where it takes place at the San Diego Comic Convention.
Right. Comic-Con, yeah.
Death Squad. You got your favorite, the Man Bull back there, the Melter and the Whiplash.
Yeah, there you go.
But the Man Bull was really more of a Daredevil villain.
He got around, Man Bull.
He got around, yeah.
He fought Hulk as well, didn't he?
Yeah, later on, yeah.
I've definitely seen him fight Hulk.
There's the Crimson Dynamo.
I think he fought him once as Mr. Fix-It as well.
Sure, could be.
Yeah,
could be. Here's MODOK with the giant body.
Yeah, I think he looks good in that actually.
Yeah,
it makes sense him having that as a.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, this is part of that War of the Supervillains storyline.
Green Llama, Black Llama.
Black Llama, yeah. Black Llama. He didn't appear much after this, though.
No, people were probably getting confused with the blinking alpacas.
Here's another one that nowhere on there does it say it's a reprint. It's a reprint. And it's got a Hulk on the cover, so you know everybody and his brother bought it.
Right.
Yeah. 77 against the Mad Thinker.
At the time that Hulk had his TV show as well.
Yeah, I mean that was such a baited issue, you know. And then if that wasn't bad enough, then you got this one where it's like that Invaders one. They have like a framing sequence.
Oh yeah.
And it's a reprint. The rest of it, you know. Terrible. And this is a fill-in. It's not part of the War of the Supervillains storyline. It's a fill-in.
That's Midnight on Murder Mountain, but
Murder Mountain, yeah. Yeah, I was like, man, you know, when you're buying comics and you're like, hey, I want to finish the story, and then where is it? You know, you have to wait till 80 for it to continue. Kirby here, obviously. And then here continues in 81.
It looks like Namor, but it's not, though, is it?
That's the Black Llama without the hood.
Right.
Let's see what else I got here. I got a couple more to show here. Yeah, a couple more. Let's go to 100 and then we'll quit it there. Here we got 82 with the Red Ghost and his apes. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one guy's.
Someone did a video. It was one of the Aussie crews. I can't remember what they're called. Like Friends of Simon. Like they hang out and they do chats. And they did the 5 stupidest five stupidest characters, and they all did their choices of them. And some of them were like silly things. Like I was like, what the hell did you pick that one for? Some of them were all right, but I gave my 5 stupid ones as well. I can't remember what I chose now, but I think the headsmen. I think I chose them.
The headmen?
One of them. They are kind of daft how they look, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I can't remember what else I chose now. But one of the guys, he's most stupid villain character, as far as he was concerned, was Jack of Hearts, and I was like, "What? You told me that?
Oh.
Where are you going?"
Uh-oh.
But he had like some silly ones on it. He had the Atom. It's like, how did you talking about the Atom? Is not stupid.
Atom?
Yeah, and first one, another DC. He was obviously a Marvel guy. He didn't have a clue.
Yeah. Here's the Blizzard.
Yeah.
We're talking about. Yeah. He gave him a hard time in this 2-story arc, I remember.
Yeah, Blizzard and Melter and blinking Heatwave going together, like hot and cold. They was always threatening to crack his armor. No, what Blizzard would blast it. I think Heatwave blasted, and then Whiplash would
yeah. That happened. Yeah. They chipped his armor off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the Blood Brothers.
Any consequences? Yeah.
Here's team up with Daredevil. See him up there?
Yeah,
because he figured out.
So I don't mind Daredevil, but he's pretty much the weakest.
He is, but here he was used sort of like a decoy because Iron Man figured out that if he could separate them, they're not as strong. So he sent Daredevil to irk this one guy and chased him, and then this guy he took on and off, and then he went back and they teamed up on that guy.
Was that called the bait maneuver? You go.
Yeah, the bait maneuver. Yeah,
you're the bait.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he couldn't do anything to him. I mean, these guys are super strong. All he did was annoy him. You know.
Yeah.
Here's the Controller. He's not that big.
No.
This is allegorical kind of cover. Here, so.
He was one of the ones on that list of his top villains.
Yeah, at least I agree with him. Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah.
Captain America's fought him as well, though.
Yeah. Yep. Back in the.
It's quite interesting, the Controller, because he can mind control people, and somehow the more people he mind controls, the stronger he gets.
The stronger he becomes. Correct.
Their mental energy gives him extra strength. That's quite an interesting concept, I thought.
Yeah. There's the Melter.
Yeah. Burn, hero, burn.
But what's strange is that his melting gun is not based on heat. It's like it separates the atoms of metallic substances.
Okay. I forgot.
Now this guy could be one of those goofy villains.
Kraken.
Commander Kraken, yeah, and he had the peg leg rocket here. and he has this power sword. That was it.
Oh yeah. That's quite goofy.
Yeah, that could be pretty goofy. There he is again with that electrified sword.
It looks good though. It looks like he's chopping off his head.
Yeah, it looks like it, but he doesn't. Yeah. There's Ultimo again. He's like a bad penny, just keeps popping up, you know.
I don't mind that Commander Kraken. He is a bit silly, but like I kind of like when there's a good variety. You know what I mean? You need your underwater villains and you know what I mean? True.
But I mean, compared to the Jack of Hearts, come on, you know.
Yeah, like a good wealth of different villains.
Here's like the Guardsmen, which were not really, they were just the armor, you know. And then here you got the Mandarin tying him to a rocket.
Yeah, because Mandarin is kind of considered one of his main villain, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's 98. I'm sorry. I forgot 98. Sunfire and 99.
Strange.
And that's all I got for today.
Okay. There's a strange juxtaposition because Mandarin is all like kind of like magic, but it's not. His rings are alien rings, aren't they? But he's got that kind of mystical kind of vein to him. But I'm sure his rings he found off an alien spaceship.
I don't remember if that's the original origin of them or not. Actually, I don't remember.
Yeah, they might.
Could be right. Could be right.
He has got that kind of mystical looking things. It's like mysticism against science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in a way, he's his science as well. So we got the Brute.
Oh yeah, that's their Hulk.
Yeah. Quite like the logo on that Brute.
Yeah. Yeah, the stories weren't that hot, but
no, they weren't great.
No.
I kind of thought they were a bit limited as well. Like I didn't think just reading them, I didn't think they had much mileage to go with the story. To be honest,
yeah, agreed.
I'm not sure how long this could last. I quite like this villain here, Doom Stalker, with his little. Was this before Punisher with the skull on his chest?
No, I think that was right after. I think.
That makes sense. Right,
I think it was. Yeah.
Stryker's Death Squad.
Oh yeah, that was That was a rough read.
I can't remember it now as well since I read it.
Yeah, they're like a bunch of assassins and killers and kidnappers and all this stuff.
Oh yeah. Like a Dirty Dozen kind of.
Like the Dirty Dozen, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one you showed. You showed this one on Cover Stingers.
Right. Yeah.
It's a great cover. This one. Grenade.
It is.
Right, fighting the guy under the water. Is he gonna get stabbed, drowned, or blown up?
Blown up. Yeah. Like no way out, man.
And I always say, if there was a shark as well lurking in the background, that'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect.
That's just add eating to it. Yeah.
There's grenades in every single one of these covers. There's a grenade on each of the Sergeant Strikers covers has got a grenade on it. Right, the Grim Ghost.
Yeah, that was an okay series.
Not too keen on the art on this cover.
Kind of like a Harvester of Souls guy, right?
Yeah. Like Ghost Rider meets, I'm not sure what else you could say it was, but definitely Ghost Rider-esque.
What's the point of hearts on mobile device YouTube watch? Yeah, there's a little heart down there.
Yeah, you can click on it and you can change it to whatever one you want.
What?
Let me see.
You can
Yeah, that's right.
Screen, or you can you can change it to smile.
Yeah, you can put it.
Great. Show me that cover again. The other side.
Well, this one, Morlock 2001.
No, the other one. The one behind it.
Grim Ghost.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah, that Morlock was a weird series.
I don't have that one either. That's two I ain't got.
Morlock 2001 and the Midnight Men.
Yeah, they changed it to.
Yeah, they did that a couple of
more heroish stuff.
When they're blowing up the tunnel, the nuclear bomb. They push the button on the nuclear bomb, then you never find out what happened.
Never find out. Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing you can just say they all got killed then. I guess.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right, this one needs Tales of Evil. John, what happened?
I showed that in Cover Slingers, I think, too.
This one in particular, the Bog Beast
Werewolf
story. I really enjoyed the Bog Beast story.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool moss monster kind of swamp
Yeah.
monster. He was actually an alien, wasn't he? I think. Was he not an alien?
Yeah, he was an alien. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed that story. This one's interesting enough. I think you showed this in transformation covers, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rich Buckler issue there, I think.
Kid Cody, gunfighter, and the Comanche Kid. They killed your pa, but I'll even the score. I swear it. That's a classic Western blinking.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I got that one.
Storyline there.
I think you sent me one of those, Ray.
Yeah, I had to get two of them.
Battle Tales featuring.
I could never find that one.
There you go. Sergeant Hawk's about to get himself killed by some Nazis.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
got that one too.
Except we never.
I have a double cover. That one I have a double cover of.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm. I remember like seeing it. I was like, "Wow, it's heavy," you know.
I've got a triple price on this one. Got 25 cents here, 5 pence up here, and 10 pence there on the
Yikes! Whoa!
5p, 25 cents.
Man, make up your mind there. Come on.
Right, Wolf the Barbarian.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that series there.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was all right.
Pretty good art in that one, as I recall too.
Bad. Quite like flames going on in the background here.
It actually lasted 4 issues, which was an accomplishment for.
The Revenge of the Rat Creatures.
Mm.
Nice.
Collection.
Yeah, those covers are pretty good.
I enjoy not a bit weird. I enjoy, although he's made out like a barbarian. It's a future tale, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the future. Yeah,
like the whole I enjoy thing. I thought was a bit dark because it's like it's future, but
it's more like a dystopian tale than
they kind of like they blast themselves back into like a barbarian age.
Yeah, correct. They just went back. Hey, Zars, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Zars. To me, the whole. I don't know. I just couldn't get my head around the fact the eye. Thinking, the eye and jaw wouldn't work. I was thinking to myself, that's just daft. He's gonna He's gonna rust. He's not gonna be able to eat.
It's gonna rust.
After death.
Maybe it was aluminum, right? Greg.
I was thinking about all that. Well, it makes no sense. Anyway.
Well, it makes no sense, and the fact that they cut off his jaw.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he would have bled out. You know.
Yeah, it's very.
And then all of a sudden, you know, oh yeah, we can put something there. It'll be okay. You know.
I went for a few issues. I went 4 issues. Plus, you got the barbarians featuring.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That one actually, yeah, he went 5 issue. Actually, he also was in the magazines, in the Skywolf magazines, thrilling adventure stories.
This was his first issue,
and only
last issue as well, couldn't it?
First and only, first and last.
Yeah.
First and only.
Fright featuring Son of Dracula.
Yeah, that was a one shot as well.
Yeah. Also, the origin story.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Issue.
There were a lot of those one-offs there.
Yeah, lucky they got it out of the way. Oh, this is some horrible art. I didn't mind the story too much, but look at the guy there. He looks so weirdly shaped.
Oh yeah,
like elongated man or something.
Phoenix.
Yeah. I don't remember that much about Phoenix. I haven't read that in a long time.
I'm thinking. I can't remember now. One guy was. I might have mixing up with the Protector though. Oh no, Phoenix is the Protector. Yeah, this is the same guy. Phoenix becomes. Phoenix,
he does have it,
and he gets a better costume. A different costume, anyway. And that's the end. Oh, one eye.
Yeah, Cyclops.
He noticed. He noticed.
Ray was like, "I'll keep this one under my hat here."
I was waiting for that.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm putting that one down.
Demon
Hunter. I already got that one picked.
So that was already in the stack. All right.
Hey, it's a.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
Scorpion.
Yeah, that was quite good. That was quite good.
Might be known.
Yeah, later on, Dominic Fortune.
Yeah.
Then he became the superhero, which was terrible.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, like a complete change of costume.
Yeah, it was just weird. They just tried to emulate Marvel, and it just didn't work out. That was their downfall.
Scorpion, you'll never survive the night of the Golden Fuhrer.
Golden Fuhrer.
I'm guessing that was their Red Skull, the Golden Fuhrer.
Yeah, exactly. That's.
Oh dear. I quite like that though. Actually, I wouldn't mind a few more Golden Fuhrers.
Golden Fuhrer. Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, Planet of Vampires.
Yeah, a lot of these characters had Marvel counterparts. You know.
The lady with the boob zip.
Oh yeah.
This one's got some. Someone's been.
Oh, is that signed on her arm there? What is that?
Yeah, by some 8-year-old probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just some scribble.
That was like a Neil Adams signature or something.
A fair bit of scribble enough. Some of my atlas haven't got any staples as well. I bought a big batch without staples. This one doesn't have any staples. Planet of the Vampires.
Get some coverless comics. Take out the staples. Put them in there.
Yeah, I don't care. I can see them in the bags, and if I want to read them, I can still read them.
True.
Right, Hands of the Dragon.
Oh yeah, that's another one-off.
I don't know why he's using his feet here. On the very only cover he's ever on, called Hands of the Dragon, and he's kicking someone in the face. He's like, you got to live up to your name and punch somebody or something.
Well, feet of the dragon just doesn't have the same connotation. It's.
From the Holocaust and atomic explosion comes the toughest kung fu fighter of them all.
Well, that's debatable.
Look at the gun there. It's like it's coming towards the camera. It looks really massive.
Yeah, it's perspective.
Yeah, perspective. But Tarantula was pretty weird.
Oh yeah, he eats the
Curse of the Tarantula.
Yeah, he eats the victims at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Atlas are just wild. Absolutely wild.
Night of the living gargoyle. Death stalks the tarantula with wings of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Target. That's like that hard-boiled cop one, wasn't it? Until
Right.
they decided to turn him into a superhero in the next issue. Became John Target Man.
John Target Manhunter, yeah.
Complete with a costume.
And he gets superpowers too.
I can't remember the superpowers, but yeah, fair enough.
Well, he's like super strong and
Yeah, no, I've forgotten.
somewhat invulnerable, I believe.
How do you manage that? How do you manage that in between issues?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say.
Yeah,
There was an explanation. It was super weak.
yeah. This one I quite liked, the Distractor. I thought the origin story.
Yeah.
was cool. I enjoyed the first issue.
Yeah, that was a good series. 4 issues. Yeah,
Mm.
you got Wally Wood, art in there. You got Larry Lieber, Stan Lee's brother.
Go as well, and it does some of it.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty good. Kind of harkens back to Spider-Man's origin, kind of, sort of.
Yeah,
where that professor got killed and then he swears vengeance or something. I forgot.
His dad was the scientist, wasn't he?
Dad, yeah, his dad. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I like this cover. I thought this super villainess looks pretty badass. The Huntress. She looks menacing.
Agreed.
Yeah, and the last one, he kind of goes into the underground, like finds the blinking Morlocks or something.
Yeah. Doomsday +1, and he gains those powers there for the
blasting
power blast. Yeah, I don't think he had those originally. I think the formula starts like changing him a bit.
Yeah. Oh dear, this is your favorite, Roger.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Talk about a waste of paper and ink.
That is pretty terrible, isn't it?
That is.
That first.
Man, I don't know what they were thinking.
All right, this one's a bit. I would say it's a bit better, but only a bit. He stalks the night.
If you think the covers are bad, the stories are horrible. Absolutely rancid stories.
Doesn't his sister get killed or something weird like that?
Yeah.
Right, police action featuring Lomax NYPD and Luke Malone Manhunter. Some action there.
Lomax
kicks the door down, shoots this guy straight in the head, doesn't he? Something going on. There you go.
Yeah.
The knowledge on this stream is awesome, and the books you have, Grey Man. Cheers, mate.
Yay.
Last police action.
Yeah, that was like the one series which I think it stayed non-superhero.
They didn't suddenly become superheroes, the pair of them at the end, like fighting alongside each other.
Yeah, it didn't become Lomax the brave or something,
Yeah, Luke Man and Lomax boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's
right. The last one again, not the greatest of not too bad. The lady's I quite like the lady there, but he looks kind of gangly, and I'm not too sure about the action sequence either. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but
he was a stuntman, I think.
Yeah, that's right. I believe you're right.
Yeah.
And the last one that I have anyway.
I think there were only 2 in that series.
Yeah, I hope so, because otherwise I'll blinking well missing one. I'm hoping that the only one I don't have the magazines, but I don't collect magazines anyway, and I don't have the Vickies.
Vickies, yeah. There's all reprints anyway.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. If I see them, I'll get them for completion. I'd like to have the whole set, but it's hardly a what do you call it? A high
priority.
Yeah, not at all.
It's neat to have, but that's not much.
Go some nice new comics. Whoa. Some nice new ones.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You doing a haul vid?
Yeah, I've got a haul vid. Got one more comic to come, then I'll put one more haul vid up.
Nice.
Awesome.
I got I did an eBay buy. I was like, oh, I can't buy anything. I mustn't buy it. I'm always got no money. Like literally,
Right.
I'm overdrawn like you wouldn't believe.
I remember this from years and years.
I've always been doing it. I'm so weak-willed. I can't stop myself. But like, the guy had like 28 comics on
comic books.
and I was like, I think he had a fairly decent price for what the original price was. And I thought, you know what, I'll see if I can knock 25 quid off him. But I was hoping he'd say no. I said, will you take 25 quid less? Hoping he'd say no, so I could just say, oh well, never mind. And I don't, and he said yes, and I was like, oh god, I got to buy him. But to be honest, like there are quite a few doubles in there as well. There's 28 comics. I think I've got maybe 14 for myself, maybe 14 were doubles, and I've sold the 14. I've got practically matched my money back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So because I think they come to about £4 each, something like £4.50 each, including the postage.
That's pretty decent.
One of them, I think I looked it up, and it's worth about 40 quid just on its own.
Ah, nice.
Like
which one is that?
War. 10 center, Army at War, 10 center.
Oh, is that early Sergeant Rock?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the first appearance of one of his troop. One of his.
There was actually, I looked it up. There was a couple of people that said there was the first appearance of two characters in it, like Little Willie or something like that.
Part of his company. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Ray's got the first Sergeant Rock.
Cool.
Yeah.
He
got it. He got it in a flea market thing. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, Ray, you know what that is?
Good thing you told me, because I had no clue.
Yeah.
No clue.
Say hey to Mad Spidey.
It's the type of Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that was a heck of a find that day.
Yeah, good
that
stuff.
was a heck of a find.
Right. I've got to bugger off because I've only got 20 hours of streaming now because I'm not paying for it anymore. So I best keep this.
Okay.
We've got.
All right, guys. See you Saturday.
Bye.
Bye, Ray. Bye, Greg. Bye, chat.
Take care. Thanks for coming,
everyone.
Hey, if I just stood like this.